Mm, 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 mm. Bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Bow, 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 ba-da-ding, bing, 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 bow, bing, bow, boop. What the heck happened to my audio? I can't hear. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, that's odd. Hold on. Okay. Hmm. Oh, duh. I have my audio turned off. Hello. How are you doing today? Um, cool. Let's get in here. Let me turn this down. Make sure this HDMI audio a little bit lower. Swag. Just in case we get a cue. All right. So this one's gonna be a little bit different. Ooh, excuse me. This one's gonna be a little bit different. Um, we're gonna be doing like showcases for part two of today. I still want to help people, but that's only if they need help or have questions or anything like that. So by the way, how you doing, Tree Frogs? Hope all is well. What is going on, Battle of Newts? The Battle of Newts? Battle of Newts? I keep forgetting to make your sweater. Remember that Newt picture that I upscaled? I was like, you know what? I should make a Newts like sweater. That'd be actually pretty dope. I need these. And I need the monies. Cool. Nude sweater. Hey, no, I swear, all I was finna. Hey, what's going on, Ari? How you doing? All I was finna do was take that nude, that super upscale, clip it all out, and just have the nude right on the front. And then I was gonna have an empty bottle. I think I told you about it. I wanted to put an empty bottle on the back, and then footprints from the back going around the side to the nude. But it'll be an empty bottle, and it'll have like a little question mark above the bottle, the empty bottle on the back. So people will look at the back and be like, "What? It's an empty bottle." And then they'll be super confused. Like, I'm so confused. Why bottle a new, like like a jar? Like, why? What's with the jar, the new in a bottle? What? I don't get it. But you know what it means. I think it'd be pretty creative. I'll do it right now. We're streaming on Streamlabs, right? Yeah, I can stream it on computer. We can make it right now on stream. Make the graphic. All it is I'm just. I don't think you have something. Oh, I don't think you have told me about that, but I love it, yo. No, I'm saying because we're on Streamlabs. I'll pull up Photoshop. I'll find the nude picture, clip it out, and then we'll just make it on. We can make it on stream, but it depends on if somebody gets. I don't think anybody needs help. We'll go to Printful. You know what I mean? You want to do that? Hold on. So, because I have two computer screens now, so I got not two computer screens, but I have that one for when people stream in Discord, and then I have this one. I actually need to edit this one. Let me see. That's fine. But I need to clip the top. So, crop top by 200. Let's do 400. Let's not do 400. Let's do 300. Okay, 250? Sure. And then the bottom can be 150, I guess. Okay, 120. There we go. Yay! Wahahaha. Is the photo copyrighted? Let's see. Newt. Or newts. That actually was the newt. It was this, I think. And I took this and made it huge. So it might be. Let's see. Is it? Photo courtesy of Sue something, I naturalist something something something. Probably. But I would literally clip out the newt. Just make a jacket out, make a shirt out of it. Let me see. Copyright free. Copyright free. Oh, you know what? What is it called? It's called public domain. So public domain. Hold on. Do you see one? I'm just saying, cuz. Do you see one? That one's licensable. This was public domain. That's kind of a bad quality, yo. I should probably pull the stream up on my phone so I can still see you guys. There it goes. Let me pull up Genshin so people aren't thinking it's a not Genshin stream. I swear I'll do it though. All right, so we are here. I wonder how many people. Hopefully some people show up. The first one, maybe perhaps. The one, it says licensable. I'll flip to it real quick. Let me see. You're talking about this one? Is this the one you're talking about? Why can't I see the chat? I usually have the chat available in OBS. That's okay. That one? Yeah, it said it was licensable. What if you made the new rainbow or have gradient colors? It could probably fall into creative works, or not creative works, but you know what I mean? It'll probably fall into something like that. But if I do, but I mean, you're right. If I do public domain, or how about this? Find one newts. Just, so here's what you do. So here's exactly what you do. So you go to Google. Well, let me just do this. You go to Google, type in newt public domain, right? Or you can even say like free or unlicensed or whatever. I can't even spell right now. Unlicensed. And just find one when you hover over it to make sure it doesn't say licensable. If it doesn't, then you can use it, right? You see I'm hovering and it does, like this one, that one says licensable when you hover, so I can't use it. This one I can, stuff like that. Fine, but here's a big thing. Click on tools, go to size, and click large. And then you just find one that you want. And then we can make it a rainbow color and all that. Unless somebody wants to draw a newt, like this is one, but that's a gecko. You know what I mean? Yeah, do that. I swear we'll make a sweater out of it. All right, so, ha, 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 ha. Let me make sure that's up. Yep, it's up. All right, so, hola. This stream is going to be a little bit different. As you can see, the title is, it's an off stream, part 2, because I had something I had to do today. But today, it's going to be, I feel like it's going to be more showcases than anything, right? Now, if people need help, we still are going to offer help, but the help is going to be prioritized. So it's very similar to what the streams usually are. It's just that, you know, we're going to be doing showcases too, you know. So if people want to show their character off, if they want to show off nukes, right? And then I'll go ahead and set like a little, well, I guess rule now, I guess. You got 3 tries at a nuke. And we will not be doing, unfortunately, we will not be doing Scaramouche for our nukes, because that takes way too long to try and get that nuke off. And I'm good. I am so good off that, right? But we want something that we could just go in, try a nuke, call it a day. Mechanical array, the Shogun, uh, what is it, Ashtaha? Because Ashtaha, you could just produce a big number on start. You could just walk in and do a huge number. You know, stuff like that. Even this guy, this fella right here, you can walk in, try him. He has no elemental resistance outside the one that he's assigned. You know, stuff like that. So the bird, like, so there's a million other things. You know, plus we'll be getting a more accurate representation of the nuke itself, doing something at this world level and not Scaramouche at level 60. Because Scaramouche at level 60 is like the most optimal nuke thing, but literally him at level 60 is just to produce, the only purpose is to produce a humongous number, which is why they do him at level 60 when you typically see nukes. But if you did the same rotation on something else, it's about 30% the damage. Not 30%, but it's about 70% of what you would produce on Scaramouche. You only hit about 60, 70% of that in any other situation. If that makes sense, right? So, but yeah, so let's see how this turnout is. Until then, you guys get to be very bored with me going through artifacts for a little bit. And I hope you guys are having a great day so far. Matter of fact, how was you guys' day? Because I tell you right now, I talked to, in my opinion, probably one of the most important people to me right now. And I just wasn't a trauma dump, but I just was like, I need to just hear you right now. And I feel so much better. You ever talk to somebody and you're like, you know what? Everything's okay. You ever got that vibe? That's where I'm at right now. So I feel amazing. You know what I mean? I'm thinking I want to reinvest this piece into this piece. Yoimiya does have two pieces, and yes, I'm still not done with her. This one has crit damage. This one's got the crit rate, and it's got the EM, right? And I know that this piece is stronger, like technically, but I like, you know, it's one of them. Whatever. It's kind of like one of those, you know what I mean? But what I'm really looking for is the Shimenawa timepiece. And I still have not gotten an adequate timepiece. I keep getting these, like that would be not perfect, but it'd be really good. You know, even that would be really good, but yeah, no. Another thing I was thinking of was doing a two-piece troop situation, but I don't think the two-piece, say what? The Moss one is showing up as licensable in public domain. I am so confused. It's licensable and public domain? Click it and see. If it's public domain, you should be able to use it. Here's the thing. So the way public domain works is you can use it, but you can't profit off of it. I mean, you can, but you can't, like, it's not for profit though. Like, you don't want to, like, open source, you can't profit off of, but you could build something on top of the open source and charge for that. Right. So public domain, you can say for all intents and purposes, it's very similar. So let's say you took that public domain picture, right? Then we can edit the bejesus side of the picture, not the bejesus, but we can edit the picture, like change the colors, maybe add a texture or something like that on top of it or to it. And then you can make a profit off of that if you're trying to do it for a profit. I was just going to make the sweater just to make the sweater, like not even for profit. Like, just here's a sweater, buy it wholesale. Like, I'll show you how much the sweater costs, like the cost, and then you just now have a new sweater. And if people want to buy it, sure, you can mark it up for profit, but that's up to you. Yeah, just draw one. Just draw one, and if you're gonna draw a bottle too. I just want to see a bottle on the back with a question mark and a newt on the front with footsteps. You don't gotta draw the footsteps. You can if you want to, but I just think it'd be hilarious. All right, so how y'all want to do this? Do y'all want to do the troll investment again, and y'all just pick an artifact to invest in, or do we want to do? Or should I like make like smartly invest? Yeah, like he escaped exactly. Yeah, you know what I mean. So what I'm thinking is 1 second. Let me close this. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Thank you, y'all. Okay, so there's a couple of things. One, I actually do need to finish Lisa, and then I do need to finish her. Now she's doing great, all things considered, right? Uh, but at the same time, she's like not, right? So like looks great, A1 sauce. I would try and work on that tomorrow. Did a lot of cleaning it. No, you good. So we'll try it. I'm talking about the sweater. We'll try the sweater, and then I'll show you how to do it too. You could make the sweater for free. You can actually do the whole thing yourself, believe it or not. Like it's really easy. You go to printful.com. You might, I mean, I don't, I can't remember if you're an adult or a minor, right? But if you're an adult, because you need a credit card, right? But you pay with your credit card, and now you have your own sweater, right? But you now have your own sweater that you can then sell also. So you could do it on Teespring. I use Printful, but you could do it on Teespring also. But I like Printful because I just like Printful. I've been using them for a long time. Yeah, so it's up to you. But let's see. So okay, so what? Oh, physical. Yeah. So um, hmm. So who actually needs to be finished? Finished? She needs literally one piece. So I'm good there. I'm I wish, but I'm cool with that. I'm eh, I'm cool with that. Ooh, excuse me. I'm cool with that. That I'm so not cool with. I get the time. Maybe I'll work on it when I actually have a job secure. The kennel shop job apparently didn't. Oh, that's okay. You'll figure it out. It doesn't have to be immediately. It'll come. And it's because this number is so high is why I don't. What are you using? Oh, I'm like, bro. Yeah, it's this number is so high. That's why I'm like, I don't know, right? But like, she's all right. But I would so much rather have an EM timepiece. Like where is it? Like for example, like it doesn't have to be 22, but like this would be cool if I had an EM timepiece, right? With 1500 attack, like I'm cool with that. But that is not the case. That is the case. So we'll figure it out. But she does have 2000 attack, so I'm not really too upset at it. But outside of Yoimiya, Heizo, I'm cool with. Yeah, that's a set. And that is not his what. That's. Sorry, what now? There we go. No, so Heizo is cool. She needs a 4-piece emblem set. You know what I mean? Got to farm it next week. Wait, what happened? Got to farm it next week. Yeah, exactly. What's going on, man? Joey, Garbs, what's cracking with y'all? Yeah, I'll get. Yeah, I mean, eventually, hopefully, one day I'll get it. But it's okay. She needs a whole emblem set. Like right now, she's only on 3 or 4, and I actually am opting for attack, but I need a better attack goblet. But that's because she's going between Dendro and attack. But it's weird. I'm still kind of trying to fill her out. I don't know why I have. Oh, I know why I got that. Wait, is this a shield bot? I don't know what I'm doing with her right now. Oh, she just got trash on right now. Oh, yeah, she's random. Okay, I remember what's going on here. Yeah, but she does need a 4-piece emblem set, so I think I am refarming the whole set. But she needs an energy recharge piece, at least for what I'm going to be doing. It's basically like Yelan. It's like a Yelan set is what I'm going for her, and then I'm gonna give her the Jade Cutter. But right now it's on Kaya because I was just playing around with Kaya. Her, I don't know what I'm gonna do with her. Oh, I need one of these, but I need it as Wanderer's Troop, and I don't have a sufficient troop that I like. And there's 2 people using troop, Tainari and Yan Fei, and I don't want to keep sharing the artifacts between those 2. So she needs a troop piece. Yeah. And it should be done. And this is still not leveled. Is this up today? Bruh, what? Let's do that. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. You go there. You go there. You go there. And because why not? Awesome. Yay! Oh, wait, before I do that. Should probably get that little resin thing. Hi, Tubby, which is a very disrespectful name if I must say so myself. Thank you. I appreciate doing business with you, sir. Person? Okay. Sure. Yay! Say what? Not gonna lie, I did say what? I have to return swag. What's going on, Hexon? How you doing? Kinkle, shout out to you. And I think you've been grinding swag. Not gonna lie, I did the leeway talent domain for the first time, and I was not expecting it to be that easy after the mod set once. Fun little stuff. Yeah, exactly. Does your Kokomi in a freeze comp use a 4-piece millilith with TTDS? I'm trying to test an Ayaka freeze comp, and I quite enjoy it. No, believe it or not, I don't even use TTDS. I don't use Kokomi as a buff at all. Like I should, I super don't. Like if you looked at my account, I think I showed my account one time. Like if you look at my account, you would probably be confused why I am able to 3060 Abyss. So that makes sense. That does not, especially because that's physical. Chi-Chi's on that. He's on this. He's on VV. She's on Maidens. It's the work in progress. Obviously, that's VV. Work in progress. Work in progress. I don't even use him. Same thing there. VV, Maidens, right? Two piece. Obviously, don't use her. Whatever. Troop, Emblem. That's what I use on Kokomi. And I use this weapon. And it's an R1 on purpose. And then I use that, like, yeah, Gladiator. Like, nothing is like, you know what I mean? Like, Emblem, Gilded makes sense. She's on TTDS. He's on Crimson, but it's an EM Crimson. And I think nobody else really has a set. She's going to be on something, I don't know. She's going to be on that set. Right? So the sets I actually use, like I use these sets, but I recommend the best sets to you guys. You're not AR50? Let's go. The Mondstadt one is so difficult for no reason, in my opinion. No, you just need cryo. You just take a bunch of cryo. People will definitely be confused. Yeah, if I put my Zhongli on Reddit, they'll be like, "What are you doing?" I'll be like, "Better than you." I swear to God. Not gonna lie though, Ayato and Ayaka Freeze is super fun. They just need Kaz or someone with an ER weapon. Yeah. I'm just saying. Man, I'll show my Zhongli. They'll be like, "I don't understand." You know what I mean? I do not understand. But yeah, that team is super. Yeah, that team is, yeah. Oh. What? Okay. Here we go. No, wrong person. It would have looked a lot cleaner, but I don't know. It's okay. I have Wanderer, those two in OL usually, and I call it AC on full play. What? There you go. Want to try Gallardo with Ayaka with Venti? That's just a Morgana team with Ayato as the Hydro, ain't it? Yeah, yeah. Like it's if you have two Cryo, a Hydro, and an Animo, that's just Morgana, ain't it? Collect, thank you. Nope. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. 24 seconds. I probably should have saved that. Stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you used to. You don't have a cooldown. Yay! Rosaria needs that. And I guess she does not. Shaniva! Or whatever she says. Oh. We'll call it Ayato Ghana. I enjoy naming teams. That's what we all do. What do y'all want to call this team? I'm going to call this team Crit Rate on the Rocks. I'm gonna call it crit. This team is gonna be called Crit Rate on the Rocks. Mona's not in there. Guy, we'll call it Ayato. Hold on. We'll call it we'll call it Morgana's cousin. Yeah, we'll call it Morgana's cousin. Uh-oh. Yay! You don't have a burst, sir. What would you call it? Just call it Ayakato. You know what I mean? Yeah, call it Ayakato or something. Ayatoka. I need a name for the Hyper Bloom team. Somebody should come up with a, you know what I'm gonna do? Hold on. This team is called Mr. Steal Your Swag. That's what I'm gonna call this team. Why? Because it's got Zhong Li. If you replace him with Xiang Ling, it's just Kaz National. But as soon as you put him in there, it's called Mr. Steal Your Girl. Oh my god, it's called Mr. Steal Your Girl. All right. Let me see. All right. You just combine names? I don't even name teams. Like, look at here's my team names at the bottom. Mostat Tau team, anti-cryo, because I use it against cryo domains. That's a Yalan team. That's a Zhongli team. That's an Ayaka team. That's a Yai Taser. And that's my Ning Wong. That's just the team I use when I run around. And then that's a movement team. And then that's the Leeway. Used to be Leeway. I'm just waiting for people to start copyrighting the names. That sounds horrible, but I love it. Yeah. I use random symbols. That's hilarious. Yeah. I'm just waiting for people to start copyrighting the names. That, when I'm telling you, when people start to copyright team names, that's when I actually will stop playing. I'm not even capping with y'all. I will stop playing Genshin. At the minute that happens, I'm gonna stop playing. I'm like, things have gone too far, clearly. Huh, huh. I need that burst, cuz. Ooh, I got it. For it this time. Ma'am. Zhongli. Bang. Thank you. Barely va. Say what? Microwave salad? Uh-oh. That's a faith team. Super hot outside for no reason. You must be in Cali. Yeah, the microwave salad team. Yeah, that's Faith's main team. Oven roasted ice. We should just, you know what we should start doing? We should just take. I'm dead set. We can do it right now. We should take two opposing things, throw a stupid word after it, and then put comp after that. Right? So we could say something like okay, so you say oven roasted ice, right? So we could say like we could call it like the wet brick comp. Wet bricks. we could call it like we could call it paper noodles or something. You know what I mean? Call it sleepy coffee. you know what I mean? Yeah, but people won't get it. Like if I say something like cold, like cold jalapenos. What team is that? Oh, this is cold jalapenos. Why is it cold jalapenos? Because it's a melt freeze dendro thing. Boom, frozen jalapenos. Why? Because reasons. Damp leaf blower? Facts. Damp leaf blower. Why is it always food? I don't know. Tainari, Xingqiu, Kuki, and Kaz. Ghost pepper. I have a frozen ghost pepper. Boom. Yeah, it's a virgin, but ice is in there for some reason. I swear this one will be called On the Rocks. Yeah, Zajeff. I don't even know if that maybe. Maybe. Food is this is what I do know to that, and I'll speak seriously on this one. There's a thing with Asians and food, like it's a thing, right? It's not that they're fat, it's not that they're greedy, it's not what I'm implying. What I'm saying is there is a thing about food in the Asian culture, and a lot of the theory crafters, if I'm not mistaken, are pretty much all Asian. So a lot of the comps I think that come out, that might be why they're around food or something, because most of them came from China initially, right? I think Jeff is just fat on the low. That's what I'm saying. So, and it's not like, oh, they're fat or it's nothing like that. It's just, their food is special. It's not just food. Like it's life bringing. There's celebrations around it. Like food is a thing. You know what I mean? So, you know, but the Jeff is just hungry. That's his thing. Unless it's a thing to his culture, But yeah, I mean that would be my guess. Think about it. There's an entire cartoon that's a hit series based on cooking, cuz. And I bet money you all know the name of it. It's an anime. Look at food with Dragon Ball. I ain't even talking about Dragon Ball. This anime is based on food. There you go. The whole food. Yep. Yep. It's an action anime. And it's, what is it? Food. What is it called? Master Chef or whatever. Like Japanese Master Chef, Sensei Master Chef, whatever it's called. It's that, but anime. Right? And what's it, Kakagurui, how they make gambling super intense? It's that, but with cooking. And there's like real recipes and yeah, it's real. Like they get it in. Like food. What's the first character you get? She's a chef, cuz. And she's the most broken character from China. Like, man. Read the writing on the wall. Read the writing on the wall. Kakaguru? Yeah, that's a strange one. Oh my god, this character's dope. Okay. So let's go see how frozen jalapeno works. Because it's now a team. Frozen Jalapeno is officially a team. I'm copyrighting it. I'm the original creator of Frozen Jalapeno, and I want credit for that. And I am important because I named this team Frozen Jalapeno. And I will be respected for the name Frozen Jalapeno, and no one can tell me otherwise. I just made this team up. I spent 8 years developing this team. I theory crafted 19 hours for this team, and you will respect me for that, cuz. You didn't see all them melt virgin things happening? Yeah. Yeah. Frozen jalapeno, cuz. Why? Because I'm awesome. I'm playing. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm trolling right now. Y'all need to Chef Warrior D. Nope. Frozen jalapeno, cuz. Ayado soup. See? Food. You feel me? I trademark AC on full blast. What? AC on full blast, and I'm very proud of that name. I'm kidding. I was trolling, cuz. I was trolling. I am trolling. If I did name a team, though, literally the only team that I ever had, really, I guess, would be this team, and it don't even got a name. It's just on the rocks because ice, water, rocks. What is it? Water on the rocks. I don't know. You're also being silly. I'm being dead serious about this jalapeno. I want to see everybody. If you use this team right here, if you use this team, I need to see frozen jalapenos. I need to see that all over YouTube. Frozen jalapenos. Why? Because we hungry out here for some reason. I'm starving actually. I want beans and rice. I want spicy food. Yep. I would quit if somebody copyrighted a name. I did say that. Don't test me, cuz. Don't test me, cuz. I will change the stream. I need my peanut butter sandwich cookie. No. Exactly. I will load Diablo right now. I'm gonna copyright this and load Diablo. Hypocrite? Nope. I'm a man of my word. Wait for me to file that paperwork. I just have to take my car to pick and pull, cuz. Can I get a break? I want to be goofy for a second. Jesus Christ. And I'm copywriting it. And I'm quitting. And I'm pulling C6 because I can. I'm playing. No. What y'all want to do? I'm literally just here killing time. We're all serious here? Oh, if y'all serious, no, I'm dead serious. No, with the copyright thing, I'm dead serious. With me copyrighting the name, no, bro. What? You smoking? If you took that serious, you need to go get a drug test ASAP. Yeah. Who in their right mind would copyright a name of a team? Cuz like for real. Like I'm gonna copyright this team. Don't do that. That's weird. Don't give anyone ideas. Hey, Dweeby, you tell me if I'm tripping, cuz. Check this out, Dweeby. Hey, man, look at this. I got this character, and this character, and I'm calling it Frozen Jalapenos. Hey, state official, I would like to copyright this as Frozen Jalapenos. Now, you tell me if that sounds reasonable. Right? Bro, of course not. I'm not serious about that. What I am serious about is if somebody tries to copyright a team name, I am quitting Genshin. That part, I'm like, nah, I can't be part of this community no more. Like, it's going too far at this point. Like, it's a video game, bro. Taking these heels to the temple to pray. Exactly. Deciding we should cash in on a certain deal. Uh-oh. Hey, let me know. Any team with Klee is now dubbed Oppenheimer. Uh-oh. Frozen Jalapeno. I'm just saying. Now, back to my joking. Yes, Frozen Jalapenos. Jesus Christ. And it worked. I bet money this got a team name already. Hold on, let me see. It has to. Ayaka Xiangling. What's her name? Nahida Team Comp. Team. Let me type in team name. Oh Lord, it's this is a thing. Oh, I am not a part of the community like that. I did not know it's a so y'all really be naming teams like that, huh? Holy G, bro! Check this out, y'all. Y'all think I'm tripping? I thought I was tripping. I was cracking jokes, cuz. I hope I ain't offend nobody, cuz. Look at this. I did not know this was a thing. Yo, there is a super thread, and it looks like holy gee, how many people are naming teams? Yo. Oh, so y'all really ooh. Hey, I hope I ain't offend nobody with my joking. Now I was joking. I didn't bro, look, click that link. Look, everybody dude, this is so long. And so many people dude, they really this is a thing. I didn't know it was a thing. I'm sitting here poking fun. I'm like, oh, y'all really do this. Oh, okay. That's like somebody who draws like potatoes, right? And then you find out there's an entire community of people. I'm not joking about that. There is an entire community of people who draw potatoes. I didn't know. So it sounds silly, and then you're like, "Oh, I did not mean it like that. I was just poking fun." And then you realize, no, we do this. Like we're serious about this. And it's like, "Oh, my bad. I did not." So now I feel bad. So my bad. I'm still taking frozen jalapeno though. I don't care what nobody say because I didn't see that team in there. So I got frozen jalapeno. Now what? Cookies has been consumed, and I'm happy. Swag. All right. So do we have any showcases? Anybody need help? Anybody need anything at all? Cookie Run Kingdom. Swag. Is that a team? I swear to God, it might be. Hold on. Cookie Run Kingdom Genshin Team Comp. Hold on. Let me. I'm interested. This is super interesting to me now. Now I'm like really interested. I'm like kind of invested in this now. So Genshin Team Comp names. Yeah, these are all normal names. That's no. I need the community's names. Bruh, that Reddit thread was so long. Yeah, yeah, you can showcase. Yeah. I mean, that's the stream. Yeah. I mean, if you want to show, if you want to show a character build, or you want to show DPS, or show, whatever. I mean, I look. I mean, I'll say it for what it is. If you want to flex, if you want to flex, flex. Like show, like this is the stream. You know what I mean? Like I will do it. I will start it off, but it's okay to be proud of your stuff. And I think in the past streams, like the way or at least the vibe was like, no, you shouldn't be, or something like that. And I hope that impression wasn't left, but I could see there was kind of a yearn to show your pride in your build. And it's like, okay, well, let's make a space for that. You know what I mean? So, if you want to come through and slap something, come through, slap something. You know what I mean? Hold on, I'm finna go slap my, I want to slap something. Let me get my burst up. Hold on, who wanted to go? Show off my main boys, improve damage. Yeah, come on. Do I have a, nope. I do not have Mika leveled. I need Hydro. I use my cookie. He said, come on now. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Because I'm actually finna see what's up with this team now I think about it. Like, this would be a relatively interesting team. Not that it works, but it's just there. So it's like, all right, well, why not? Yeah, you could join with Mika. Ooh, excuse me. I'm assuming it's for a Eula nuke. Newts on there is Newts. All right, so who are you testing on, and do you need buffs, or do you need what do you do? What would you like? Oh, highest attack speed. I got C2 Gene. I got C2 Gene and Chong Yun. Now, what I can do for your Tainari is, let me see. He does scale with attack, so we can use him to buff attack, or I could put her on and make her EM bot. But I'm assuming you have an EM bot in your Kuki Shinobu. Right, so having the two Having the 2 Dendro will add, it only adds like 50 EM, but we could do those 2, or I could just rock her and Bennett, and then Bennett could give you like a ton. Because just doing this will add, you know. Oh, she is built EM. Okay, so then I could just run the Shogun with this, just so you apply the Electro. Or, I mean, I could just not run the Shogun. I'll run, you want to run Bennett? Do you want me to do anything, or just you doing your thing? What's going on, Coffee? How you doing, cuz? Kind of, sorta. Well, so most of DWP, they're all built. So there's not really too much of a reason to do a help stream. But if somebody needs help, that person who needs help does take priority. No, you're good, Newts. That person does take priority, right? You know, but for the most part, I never really gave like space for people to like test, showcase. You know, it's just been grind, 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 and never really like, okay, let's showcase, let's show how far we came, let's show how far we can go. We never really had that on this channel. You know what I mean? So I kind of got the vibe, like I think people need that, right? So let me just, I need to dedicate time for that. I need to dedicate a spot for that. You know what I mean? So that's the stream. Yeah. Let's get it. All right, swag. Okay. So we're gonna do a couple of things. We're gonna do one where he's up. I want to see what your damage looks like. Not. Okay, he is dying way too fast from that burn damage. That was a lot of damage, by the way. Okay, don't use your burst. We're gonna knock this down. I'm gonna hit my burst and you get it in, okay? Holy. God damn, okay. God damn, okay, cuz. Hello, cuz. Hello, cuz. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, I ain't expect all that now. Okay, hold up. Okay. 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 No, you had a 43 in there. Hold on. I don't know what that 43 was, but okay. All right, so Tanara did something different. All right. Okay. Okay, that did throw me left field for a sec. All right, we might have to do something just a tad bit different. So, you want to hit the bird or something? Do you got a burst right now? You do. Let's go hit the bird real quick because that thing died way faster. Way. You got to remember, I haven't been on for a little bit. Jesus Christ. Let's go hit this bird. I'm gonna tag it. I'm gonna hit my burst on both characters, and then You just do what you do. Big Tig, for real, for real. Like for real, for real, for real. Jeez, that was swank. Yeah, there was a 43 in there, Newts. Okay, no worries. Jesus Christ. And we've been working on that Tainari for a minute. Wow. And that's with the Skyward Heart. Yes. Okay. Oh my God. There's some. Oh, we about to get. Oh, you about to. Okay. Man. All right. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So, no, I'm going to leave a mid splitter on Bennett. I'll leave a mid splitter on Bennett. Keep in mind, this is not EM bot. What's her name? Nahida. And I don't know how much EM she has, but 612? Yeah. I can get 1,000. Yeah, let me do. Yeah. Yeah, hold on. Trust me, it doesn't make sense, but just give me 1 second. There you go. We got 1,000. Yay. I'm ready when you are, Newts. I know they're taking their dog out, but yeah. Yeah, same thing. Same thing. So, hold on. Where's my keyboard? So, I will type to you. Wait for Nahida's dome to hit your burst. And it said Nahid's, but yeah. All right. Ready? Poop de puke de pants. All right. Yep, let's go. No, stand in here. In the Bennett burst. Oh no. Yeah, you gotta stand inside Bennett circle. That's okay. Okay, so I know what I'm gonna do. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that. No! Hold on. Restart. Hold on. Let me get a burst real quick. Can I get a burst? Give me a burst. Thank you. Okay, yeah, let's hold on. So, oh, please teleport out. 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 Oh, please teleport out. Please teleport out. Okay, cool. So, okay. So, what's going to happen is you're actually just going to wait for Bennett's burst this time. Actually, not even that. Yeah. Just wait for Nahita's dome. So, but you want to stay far back, right? So let's say you're not right here, but you're far away because it's going to aggro me, right? So I'm going to hit his burst. You just stay inside the... Oh, okay, no worries. Yeah, so just make sure you're standing in his burst. I'm going to run straight up to it, and I'm going to hit her dome. And then once I hit my dome, that's when you're going to hit your burst. Sound good? And then that's pretty much it. And then I'll wait for, because I should be able to see you your food buff when you pop it. So whenever you pop it, then we'll take off, or we'll knock it out. Yep. Oh yeah, you got it. Okay. All right, here we go. There you go. Woo! 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 Shoot it! Shoot it! Wait, why are you aggro? Hey! Burn, baby, burn! Disco Inferno! Bird, you better give me a burst. Thank you. Thank you. Haha. Ooh. Ooh. Are you standing in Bennett's circle? Something is not right. I think it has Dendro resistance. So yeah, it has to have Dendro resistance. So I could be a misjudgment call on my end. So I'm gonna go ahead and apologize for that right now. What is it? Dendro Bird. Genshin. And it has... Holy Jesus Christ. Yeah. So you do 5 times whatever you just did to it is how much DPS you actually hit for, which is impressive. Yeah, so you actually do 5 times the damage. Whatever you just did to that, times 5. It's got an 80% Dendro resistance. So yeah. my bad. Oh, thank you. Jesus Christ. No, I didn't know it was 80%. No. I knew it had resistance. I didn't know it was 80% though. I'm like, bro, that's kind of extra. But that's okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for it to go down, and then you're going to hit your burst and all that. Okay. Oh, I don't have food. Thank you. All right. Why? Here we go. Ah! Ha, 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 ha. Oh, char shot, char shot. Yep. Ah! All right, that was good. That was good. They should do the thunder manifestation. Oh my god. Oh, could you automatically get whatchamacallit? What is it? You automatically get quicken on the thunder manifestation. Well, hold on. I mean, is there anybody else? I don't think there's anybody else, is it? Because I think who was it? Kinko? So it was gonna be Mika and Yoimiya. I think is what it was. It's okay, Bennett. We still love you, bro. All right, let me put all this stuff back. That is yours. That is not. That is yours. That is yours. That is yours. That is not. What the heck was it? Oh, maybe. There we go. Are you sure about that? Go somewhere, sir. Man. Did this Nahida with Bennett just hit 31K with a healer build? Bruh. This character is broken. This character is too much. Okay. So let's see. So who is it? Mika, Yoimiya. There has to be a Bennett in there somewhere. And I'm assuming a Zing Cho or something. I should probably switch them. Twas fun. I'll try Thunder Bat on my own. No worries. Anyone else? Anyone want to show a character, a build? Because we saw Gabby earlier, right? And Gabby, that ratio was actually lit. As long as, I think the feedback was as long as your burst is up and there's triple counter, and that's it. Yeah, shout out to Newts on that. Yeah, that's straight up. Newts, after looking at your artifacts, you only got a couple of them that I think just needs to be re-rolled. And if you like Tainari that much, you might want to just spend some time, triple crown them, get it out the way. I will tell you, I got a bunch of triple crown characters. Ain't nothing like having a character triple crown, because what it is that you know you're done. That's kind of what it boils down to. You did the character, you're done with the character. You're like, you know what? I did that, and you good. You know what I mean? Like, it feels good. You know what I'm saying? Is there anybody else? If there's nobody else, then I will convert to a podcast instead. And then we'll just wait for either showcases or somebody needs help. We'll just do it like that. You know what I mean? Thank you, Dweeby. I appreciate you, brother. You know what I mean? So until someone shows up, I kind of want to talk about the state of Genshin. Not in a bad way, okay? Genshin is a very particular type of game, right? It's one of those games that you're supposed to play casually, right? And I'll tell you guys a little story. And I don't know if I still have the stream up. I probably don't have it up anymore. But when I had first started playing Genshin, very first, right? I made it a point. You can ask Lost this. Lost was popping in and out the streams. You can ask, matter of fact, you can ask Necro. I made it a point to not do meta, right? Meta. Nope. I'm not doing. Nope. I'm finna just do what I do, and it's cool. I'm finna do what I want to do. The game is casual. It's easy. I don't need to do all of that. It's cool. I'm straight, right? If I need it, it's there. Fine. Boom. It got to a point. It's when Emblem came out. When Emblem came out is when I felt this vibe. I swear on everything I love. Go on to Discord, ping Lost, and ask him what that conversation was. Literally word for word. I feel a tidal wave coming. And when it comes, it's going to hit hard. It's not going to be Genshin anymore. It is going to devolve into a competition of meta. That is what Genshin is going to turn into. And it's because of some of the conversations that I saw happening in my chat prior to Emblem coming out and what the YouTube videos kept recommending. And I was like, okay, I have one of two options. I can either continue to just play the game and enjoy it, or I can just build the meta and have it just in case somebody tries to do a call out or something like that. That way, at least people, at least for my conversational purposes, that's why I tell you guys, you do this for the sake of conversation, but you can do this because it technically can work, right? But do noblesse on Bennett for the sake of conversation, right? And this is because I've had these conversations. Now I'm talking with this community specifically, right? I don't know why, but it was that moment I started building Bennett and I started building Xiangling. I don't know if Necro's here, but he'll tell you. I had Bennett at level 80 for the longest time because I didn't want to use Bennett. It's like I don't want to use Bennett. Like I like Xiangling. I don't want to use Bennett. I do not like Xingqiu. Like I don't want to use these characters. Right? And then Red K, who was a user, Red K, because I pulled the Shogun. And she was like, try the Raid National team. So with a unbuilt Bennett, basically, and like an unbuilt Xiangling and an unbuilt Xingqiu, I ran Raid National, and I was like, okay, I completely understand why this team is the way it is. Like, I understand this team now. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, when you see the national team happening, it doesn't make sense. Like, if I run Xingqiu, that damage doesn't, right? And then I run Xiangling, right? She does her damage. And then I do the Shogun. And it's like, okay, right? But when you put all three together and you have this kind of amalgamation, what's going on, Chan? How you doing? You have this kind of amalgamation of all these reactions happening. Yeah, you got Overload. Yeah, you got Vaporize. Yeah, you got Taser. Yeah, you got a lot going on. But seeing it all happen at one time, it doesn't really make sense. It doesn't compute to the brain. You just know it's a bunch of stuff going on with a Shogun driving it, right? It was at that moment when I was like, okay, fine, I'll try meta. I'll give it a shot. Let me see what happens, right? My Bennett was built, and then this was like a year and some change ago. I think I did it off stream. I had did this team just to see what would happen. Okay, just stressed with work and trying to fix my A. Okay, yeah, no worries. So I tried this. Let me know if you want to chit chat about it. You know what I mean? I'm just podcasting at this point. I'm waiting for if someone wants to do a showcase or somebody needs help. Then it's the same thing. It's just title different. So I did this team just to see what the hoorah about was with crit fishing, and then I had did it with the 30 crit rate or whatever, and I was like, okay, so you see big numbers, right? And the whole time, by the way, I'm optimizing Ning Guang the entire time. My whole playthrough of Genshin Impact, I've been just optim. It's the only character I cared about. It's the only character that I actually invested in like that, right? That's why her artifact ratio is so high. The other ones might have higher through sheer RNG, but she actually is because resin went into her. Like I literally picked, pulled, and changed and swapped and grinded, like until I got these pieces. Like I grind like those two pieces took 5 months with no resin going anywhere else except Petra. Every single day, every single day. And I was only looking for one piece. I was looking for a goblet, and I could not find a Geo goblet. 39 crit rate on your A. No. I was talking as far as crit fishing. I have a crit fish thing, right? So I'm talking about that for like crit fishing. So I did that, right? And then that's when I found out about not found out about, but that's when I was like, oh, okay, so Bennett, Mona, got it, right? Now I still didn't really feel like meta was that big of a deal because I was 36 in the abyss with Ning Wong at the time, right? You actually need 58 with a catch and 38 if you want to hit like crit rate, if you want to hit like 60 crit rate or whatever, right? But anyway, welcome back. So anyway, I had, if Frozen had to, okay, no worries. So anyway, I was 36 in the abyss with Ning Wong at the time. Fast forward, after Inazuma came out, I couldn't really 36 it like that anymore, and I had some frustration because now I have to use a meta. It's either I use meta or I have to use Kazuha. Now I'm coming from Warframe, right? Now I told you guys about Warframe, right? I can pull this account and I'll show you every single character, and every character on my account has a meta build. Yeah, no worries, Chan. Every character, I'm a meta slave in this game because this game, the way this game works is if you don't use meta, typically, and it's not that you use meta, but you use like a meta approach. Like if you don't build like a meta approach, you won't kill anything. Whereas if you take the meta approach, you literally one tap everything. So it's all or nothing, right? And I don't want to sit there for 10 minutes trying to kill one enemy. So it's either well, not really, but like 30, 45 seconds. I don't want to spend 45 seconds on one enemy when there's 20 in a room. I need to kill one, or I need to kill 20 in like 1 second, right? So that's how Warframe works, or used to work, I should say. So I'm coming from that to this hyper meta to like I'm done with meta, right? But when I felt this wave coming after Emblem, I started building meta. Now I'm doing the carry streams. I'm doing the feedback streams, right? I don't know why, right? But once it all clicked, I was like, now when I pull certain accounts without you guys knowing, I could pull an account and I know if you do meta or not. I know what your goal is, right? So for example, I could pull a Mona with TTDS and a tenacity set. Just off those two decisions on a Mona, I know the person I'm talking to, right? If I pull a Bennett and that Bennett has a Rancor, I know where you're at in the game, right? If I pull Zhongli, right, and that Zhongli, oh, my bad. If I pull Zhongli and Zhongli has a Geo Goblet, I know where your priorities lie. If I see an Animal Goblet on Venti, I know where you're at. Like I can look at an account now, and I know where you fall into the meta puzzle, right? So with that being said, I'm glad that I understand meta, and I think it's really good. So when I tell you guys like don't be mad at the meta, it's literally not the meta's fault, right? The meta is just the meta. The meta is a product of what a lot of you off meta players do. That's how the meta is developed. The off meta is developed. I mean, meta is developed by off meta. That's how new meta comes out. Like introducing Dendro didn't introduce a new meta. Introducing Dendro introduced new creations, which introduced a new meta. You see what I'm saying? Like no one thought Kuki Shinobu until they did Kuki Shinobu. Yeah, theory crafters, sure. You can use common sense and say, oh, she scales with EM, she can do Electro without needing a burst, there's EM swords, boom, it makes sense. So let's put EM on her and run her with Dendro for quicken, blah, blah, blah. Great. Now you have a Kuki Shinobu meta. Right? But somebody has to try it before they do it. Right? And then you got Kuki Hyper Bloom. Now you got all these Hyper Blooms. Like, right? So before I even built Kuki Shinobu, because I didn't have Kuki Shinobu, the day, I swear, I probably should have spoke on it, right? But I didn't because I try not to care. I just create, or I try to. But the day Dendro came out, the first thing I thought of was, why don't I make her EM bot? Because there has to be a reason this weapon exists. It makes no sense. I understand there's another one, but it looks good on her. It looks like it's supposed to go with her. It doesn't make sense why this weapon would exist and it's not to be used on her. That don't make sense. So I'll just make her EM. I never got to it though. Sure enough, the day I announced it, I guess it's a huge thing on Reddit and blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, good, great minds think alike. Fantastic. Guess what? That's a new meta. So by thinking off meta, right? By thinking off meta, you get a new meta, right? Now, this right here, I've 36 every abyss with her since Dendro came out with this. Right? I think people are afraid of this, is why they don't use it. Right? But if people use, my argument to that would be, if people use him as the healer, why in the world would you not want to use her as the healer? I mean, given all circumstances. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I could be chill. There's a healer Mona, right? So a healer Mona has a meta. So there's all these different options that we all have. But my advice in any game or even any life scenario really is remove the word meta out of the situation and start asking why things are the way they are. Why is Mona in Morgana? Why is Bennett in the national team? Why is Kazuha involved in a lot of Nuke showcases? Why does everybody's favorite content creator have and use this guy? Right? Like, not me. I'm talking about whales and leviathans who Nuke use him. Why? I don't know. Probably not as much anymore because Eula exists. Everybody has him though, and everybody praises him. Why is his usage rate so high in the Spiral Abyss? Ask these types of questions. And I'm not selling you on him. What I'm doing is, if he's trash, why is he used so much by professionals? Right? So if that's the case, those are the questions that I'm trying to spark in your brain. Not Zhongli, but questions like that, right? So, you know, where's Heizo fit in? There was somebody who did a free-to-play showcase, and they were only able to do it with Heizo, where they were able to 3060 Abyss with a free-to-play account. This is a Leviathan. He had to do it with Heizo. Heizo had to be, it was Heizo National on one side, and that was the easiest route to go. But it was Heizo National. Right? So, for all we know, she could have a meta, like a meta that has nothing to do with Sino. Right? She has a meta. Matter of fact, she has 2 of them that I'm aware of. I'm sure she has a million more, but there's 2 of them that I'm aware of. There's one from Furu, and there's the other one with the Ayaka nuke, right? C4 Ayaka nukes and whatnot, right? So when it comes to builds, right? Like that's why I was explaining to Garves. Like if you look at my account, you would probably get frustrated. Like it doesn't make sense why I have a 4-piece Pale Flame. Why do you have that? It doesn't make no sense. I have a 4-piece Pale Flame because I'm running triple HP. And I don't care about his burst. That's why. Everyone else cares about rims on their car. I don't care about rims on my car. I just want to get to work. If I get to work, I'll make up the damage somewhere else. Just do your job and I'll make it up somewhere else. That's my thinking. Think about it like this. If you were to run in an MMO, right? I say World of Warcraft all the time only because everyone knows it. But understand me clearly. There is a reason why healers don't DPS. It's that simple, right? Matter of fact, I've been going through this in Diablo, and it's a huge thing in Diablo as of right now, right? Right? So in Diablo, I'll get to you in just a sec, Scoop. Shout out to you, brother. You know what I mean? He said, Hu Tao, Elegy, Amber. Yeah, Hu Tao, Elegy, Amber, exactly. So in Diablo, the thing I tell you guys all the time, I'm actually going through right now. Even though I'm running in higher level missions than I should, according to the developers, right? But according to the meta, I should be a little, I'm around where I should be, according to the meta, right? But in that game, you actually can't DPS if you die. No, you're fine, brother. Yeah. Like, so in that game, by the time you get to the later game in Diablo, it's not about DPS. It's now about survival. You know what I mean? Because you're going to DPS, but you're also going to die in whatchamacallit. Oh, and Gerard, got you. Oh, you know what? I got it. Hold on. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say I got it. Yeah, because we got a list in the Discord. I keep forgetting about that. Hold on, let me pull it. There it goes. All right, cool. 79, 51, Skyward, 12. That 12 is not, I'm assuming the 12 is inactive right now. Emblem, okay. C6. Yep. You might as well just crown the normals, bro. You might as well, brother. You might as well, man. Just go for the gold, bro. I triple crown Ning. I triple crown Zhongli. You might as well, brother. Like, just go on ahead, crown that normal. Bro, I crowned Ayaka Skill. You got her normals is crowned. Might as well, bro. Really feeling okay. All right, so let's see. So yeah, and it's well, let me see. 255. Yep. Yeah. Yes. 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 That number matters on her a lot, like a lot. That number, yes. That so makes yes. Yep. All right, so let's see. So we got Good base attack, meaning that you're okay. So 1200. You must be running how much HP? 22. So HP hydro crit. Let me see. So energy recharge. Oh, duh, it gotta be energy recharge. Energy recharge, hydro crit. Yep. Okay. So we have really good. I love that piece. And 714. Okay. Actually, this one's really good, all things considered. It's because it has your two, it has your crit rate, crit damage, you need ER, and it's got the HP percent, so that's really good. It becomes 277. Exactly. Hey, ER, bro. ER. It's amazing. That's actually a really good piece. Like, hang on to that. You might be flip flopping this one out every now and again. It's because of the 44. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Because this is like a Xiangling piece. I know you don't really use Xiangling, like your Bloom, like your whole account is Bloom, right? You know, so but if you ever get into Xiangling, that piece right there, it literally has her name on it. I know you don't use her, just throwing it out there. But yeah, that's a fantastic piece. That is a Jesus. God, that's a Candace piece if I ain't seen one. And then that one is a great piece. Yeah. So I'm not sure how you feel about the crit rate, but it looks fine to me. You know, and it's a showcase stream. You know, so I mean, we just chilling at this point. Like, so is this? So this is, if I'm not mistaken. So this build is for. It's a conversion build, basically, right? So Yamiko Kazuha with the Zphos, yep. Jean, Electrocharge, yep, yep. Yeah, so it's like a Candace taser comp. Yep, and then I'm assuming you're flipping back and forth between Jean and Kazuha. You know, they're them being the sword users. Because I think I seen that. I think you posted in Discord. I seen a team comp. Bro, Scoop, I'm gonna tell you right now, bruh. Hold on. Are you using the sack sword? Oh, Zphos. Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now. That C1, I will never, ever push a constellation on anybody, bro. If you ever start driving with Kazuha, that C1 is something else, my guy. It's not that sack sword. But you kind of need this. I know you like the Zphos because she does need it. She does 100K per rotation as support. Yeah, but that's per bubble, right? Not per bubble, but that's per because you can switch. What, she get 4 switches, right? Like you switch 25, switch 25, switch 25. So it's got to be something like that. I want to ask you something. Do you have a main DPS Candace build where she's driving like a vaporized 23, 25? Yep. Per AoE. Per AoE times 7. Wow. You know, I've still been looking into so there is a guy who drives with Candace. It's not charge attacks, but he just drives with Candace, bruh. That I can't. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I find it. I'm only doing this because I have to do this with my Ning, bro. You know what I mean? Like there's a burst. That's the only reason I know all the Nings. Like have you seen burst support Ning? Emblem buff is what helps the AoE. Well, yeah, exactly. Now watch this. Scoop, why would you use emblem in this case? Like why emblem? Why'd you go with emblem? I know it helps the AoE damage. because it counts as burst damage, right? But if that's the case, why didn't you just use noblesse, right? What I'm trying to do is get anybody who is not building to think about it, right? Why would he use emblem? He knows why he used emblem. I know why he used emblem. It's because of the priority stat in the build. Her burst is the core of the team. What's associated with the burst, right? The whole point is because of the priority stat. The stat, that's the priority. He's basically taking advantage of the fact that his ER is the priority stat. That's why he's running emblem. Yeah, hydro infusion. And that's why. Right? If this ratio was the priority stat, there's no need to run emblem. But because that's the priority stat, the whole build revolves around that number. Yeah, with animal resonance. Exactly. So that's that right there. Right? I remember speaking on it a long time ago because it was like, what's better, emblem or something else? And I was like, well, it depends on what your priority stat is, right? If your priority stat is not energy recharge, don't run emblem. You know what I mean? If your priority stat is energy recharge, run emblem. Typically 180 or higher already. Really 130 beats it, but 180 or higher, you kind of need emblem at that point. You know what I mean? So yeah. Increases movement speed, shortens cooldown. Yeah, so decreases stamina consumption, increases movement speed, shortens cooldown. Is it the stamina consumption? Are you doing the charge attack approach? I don't know if you are. I mean, if you are, cool. I'm assuming it would be cooldowns. Oh, okay. That should effectively add like it adds like one more charge attack. I think to the whole it should add like one. But is that why you're running the resonance? Is for the stamina consumption? That's actually really good, by the way. I'm not saying it's not. Kind of what I was wondering. Okay. Yeah, kind of what I was wondering. Okay. Well, I mean, you're gonna have like this You know what? If I'm not mistaken, Jean's elemental resonance, not resonance, her elemental absorption changes every tick, right? Like if you hit with, like let's say you hit with pyro, it'll swirl pyro. But then if you override that with a bunch of hydro, it'll then start ticking hydro, right? Right? Like each one is its own swirl application, right? The reason why I'm asking is because Kazuha's is whatever applies first. Bam, his burst is that element. But Jean's, I think, is dynamic, meaning that with Jean, it's in the moment. I think. So like 1 minute she's bursting cryo, the next minute she's bursting pyro. It just depends on what the enemy has at the time. Well, your Jean is going to definitely do more shred, right? I guess because you're doing a taser comp, right? So I guess what I'm asking is, let's say you have your taser comp. right? 1 minute she's going to be swirling Electro, and then in the same burst, she'll be swirling, because you're on VV, right? Hold on, let me see. No, you're not. You are running Tuantos. Oh, you are? Yeah. So, yeah, and a team healer, yeah. So, with Jean, yeah, it's a C6, yeah. So with Jean, she should be in one burst. What's cracking with you, Snowy? How you doing, brother? She should be able to swirl Hydro and Electro off one burst, if I'm not mistaken. Snowy, how is life treating you, good sir? And do you have Diablo 4 by chance? Just wondering. Yeah, so anyway. Yeah, no. Not about her missing a crit. I'm not concerned with her missing a crit. Oh, Jesus, she really doesn't miss a crit. But yeah, it's not, yeah, I know. So it's not about her missing a crit. Does she swirl? By the way, yes, that's an amazing ratio. So does she swirl both elements in one burst? What's with y'all in that game? It's a great game. Her C4, maybe I'm not making, hold on. Maybe I'm not making sense. Hold on. Okay. So this is Animal Shred, right? What I'm saying is, if I hit with Hydro, and then her burst is at, like if I do this, and it's ticking, boom, that swirls Hydro, and then all of a sudden, boom, it swirls Electro. Is that what happens? Off one burst? Because what happens with, the reason I'm asking is this, because with Kazuha, what happens with Kazuha is when you hit his burst, it's just whatever that element was. It's Hydro, and that's just it. Right? But if she has the opportunity to double swirl off one burst, that's where a lot of that power might be coming from as well. I just don't know if that's what she does or not. I mean, I could test it real quick. All I would do is hit with that, and then I would just do this. Oh, you will be back September. All right, Burger, you take it easy, bro. I don't feel as bad now. Yeah, everybody thinking you was gonna be gone forever and ever and ever, cuz. Into read Jean's burst. Well, it would be. You mean like a pull? Hold on. Okay. What, I got a rank on? No, I got a Favonius. Okay. So now, right? If I do this, I just swirled Hydro. Oops. Right? Oh. Well, no, I can, right? Hold on. Oh. Wait. I'm tripping. Yeah, it's not gonna take. It's not gonna swirl. It's not gonna do it like that. I can't because it's on the enemy. It's not in a stat sheet. Okay. Yeah, okay. So it does not work that way at all. At all. So never mind. She only swirls what's on you, not what's on the enemy. Driving enemies into the ring. Oh, you're talking about when they walk out, like out in her burst. Is that what you're talking about? It's God, which one is it? Yeah, entering and exiting. Yeah, it deals damage. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm. So it'd be Yai, Candace, Jean, Kazuha. That makes sense. I'm assuming you're loving it. And now that you're Candace, what's going on, Capricorn? How you doing? Yes. But now that you're Candace is 255, aka 277. Totally different ballgame now. Matter of fact, the stream before this one that I did today, I made a comment about that. I was like, look, here's what I think I did it this stream. I said, usually what you want to do is you want to build for comfort and then you want to bolster that. So now that she's got 277, it's amazing. It's comfortable. Mm-hmm. A Soul Candace team? Yeah. Like it's because free to pray for because this stream, because here's the thing. Like with this stream, I haven't made a space where people can, I'm gonna just call it like it is, where people can flex, right? We've all worked really hard to get these builds where they are, right? Let's hey, get it on. You feel me? So do you have that build on right? Did you want to show it? I have Sayu, I have Kazuha. I don't have Layla build, and I don't have Candace. Bat time? Uh-oh. All right, Noops. Candace, Kaz, Layla, Sayu. How does that team work? Leveling in the Wolf's Gravestone and a little bit of artifact grind on the side. Do your thing, brother. Capricorn, never change. You are amazing, cuz. Capricorn, I swear. I was talking to somebody, and I might cover Path of Exile too. So we don't know, but we'll see. But I'm loving D4 so much, I might actually go to Path of Exile soon too, just to try it, just to see what the big deal is. Freeze and check. That's what I was thinking. You feel me? What's going on, Joey? That's what I was thinking. Like, cause I'm thinking it's got to be a freeze team, cause Layla and Candace, right? Sayu doesn't break permafreeze, but Kazuha does on plunge attack. You know what I mean? No one dies and fast fun, etc. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you know what I mean? So it's like, what's the deal with Shatter? Like, you're not the only one who's mentioned that. Leon has brought that up a few times, right? Shatter. The problem with Shatter, there's a problem with Shatter. The problem with Shatter is it doesn't do anything. Like it's fun. I like seeing the icicles, bro. Have you seen my Geo Shatter team? I have a Zhongli Shatter team. It sucks, but it's nice watching ice cubes fly all over the place. I like it. I like it a lot. It's it's fun. Zhongli, Rosaria, Kokomi, and whoever. That's my Zhongli Shatter team. Zhongli shatters everything with his pillars. 12K shatters. So the white number that pops off of it is 12K, is what you're saying? Hold on. Mm, hold on. No, I'm just gonna rock 789. I don't have a Freedom Sworn, and I ain't doing all that. I just want to see what a shatter hits for with this guy. Whoa, wrong one. Scoop, I tell you, when I told the whole story this morning, bro. When I had first started Genshin, it was when Emblem came out. Is when I felt this thing coming, and it's like I have to build meta. Necro was here. I called it on stream. I said I have to build meta. Why? Because there's a wave coming. This game is going to turn into a meta fest. It's literally that's gonna be the only conversation. No other conversation is gonna matter. I know it's coming. I might as well just suit and boot it. So she's not frozen. Bam. So 14K shatter, 13K. Got you. That's a weird. That's weird. So what that means is your DPS has to be. They have to have a lot of EM. In China, it was. Emblem came out and Kazuha dropped, and all I saw on YouTube after that was just. No, I know Kinkle. So yeah, I do my physical drone release stuff there. So what I'm saying is, I felt the wave coming though. Like it wasn't like it is today, where you go into an Ayaka. You told me about this. You go on an Ayaka Reddit. What happens? Yeah, I feel you, Scoop. That's why, dude. Ningguang, cuz. Look at my Zhongli, bro. We are literally the same thing. Like, you think I actually care about meta, bro? You think I actually care? No, that's for Reddit, cuz. I don't care about meta, but people do, so I have to. You know what I mean? Does Kazuha shatter on his? Yeah, he shatters on plunge attack. Well, it's not that he shatters; it's that he breaks permafreeze, which causes shatter. It's hard to explain. Exactly. So check this out, Kinkle. So Hu Tao is meta. Yoimi is not. Who do you like more? You literally said it right there. And that's the point I'm getting at. You see what I'm saying? That's kind of why, to my point, cuz that's why I'm like, I never cared. Right? But there's something that happened and I felt it coming. There's going to be this wave of my damage, my damage, my damage, and it's going to hit my channel. So I'm going to, for some reason, now I have to compete. and I don't even compete. This is why, for the longest time, you guys have never seen my artifacts because I'm not involving myself in that. I'm not going to battle in a game based on RNG because it's not my build. It's a build MiHoYo gave me. So I'm not going to take credit for it. You see what I'm saying? But that's where we're at. So, boom. But I'm telling you right now, I'm literally with Scoop when it comes to this game. I don't care about meta. I almost don't care about performance, cuz I just want to play Zhongli with a Pale Flame build. Can I do that? And the only way I can is if I'm walking around with this, just so people can shut up when I show people. So then it's like, oh, okay, I'm not going to question him, right? Check this out, Scoop. I know you feel me on this. The only way you can do that and people not give you a hard time is if you show a 36 star. Then they shut up. Then you can go back to actually having the fun that you want to. Right? Am I lying? Remember when I was the first person to say Kansas is future proof? Bro, look, I don't even speak crazy about Candace. You know exactly what I'm talking about, Scoop. Unless that says 36 stars, you can't play this game the way you want. You know what I mean? So what do? I get 36 stars. Get up off me, cuz. Now I'm finna triple crown Zhongli. I'm finna triple crown what's her name? You know what I mean? I'm finna not run her on TTDS and all of that. I don't care about none of that, cuz. I'm not finna tell somebody who doesn't have artifacts to not care. They don't even have artifacts. So if you're gonna do it right the first time. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so with Candace being future proof, I don't know. I can't make that call. I don't see, but I'm not with Candace like that. You feel me? You say I feel you. Nah, but it's like I don't. You know what I mean? I'm not a Candace main. So from the outside looking in, she's hyper niche. I don't know though. All I know is that I do like the character, but I can't find a spot where she fits. So we just gotta wait for. The only thing I can think of is wait for Fontaine. I think it was me and Joey was talking about it. He came in, was like, "What do you think about Candace?" I'm like, "She's mega niche, bro. She's literally super niche. I have no idea where she's supposed to go outside of these circumstances. She converts and her buff is beat by everybody. So I don't know what to do with this character. She has a switch thing, but it's like well bait almost. I don't know what to do with the character. So, you know what I mean? Most fun build since you got her? Bro, look, when I had ran Candace, I don't even, if the build might still be on her. Yep, look. You think I'm playing Scoop? Y'all gonna get used to me cause y'all gonna get used to me dropping facts cause hey, you might like her with ER. You might like her with that number cause that number kind of sick with it though, bro. Woo! I feel you, bro. Look, I'm telling you, she ain't even leveled up. I still be messing with her. Like she is, everything on her is ER, except for that piece. But it's like ER, that ER. Like it's just, and I switched that for something. I don't even know why. It's probably Shinha or something. Shinha probably got her piece or whatever. You know what I mean? But it's like I be dibbling and dabbling. Like I feel you, bro. She ain't got nothing. She got something because it was planned. She got something because I came with Ayaka. I just have it. Yeah, bro. You should try Thunder and Fury. Fire Zone is pretty fun. Dude, every animal character you can run Thunder and Fury on. Matter of fact, let me put it to you this way. Any character that interacts with Electro, you can run Thunder and Fury on. This notion first came about the first time I figured it out. Not figured it out, but learned about this type of thing, this language in the game. There's a guy named All Blade 4. This was like 2 months after this is like 2020. This is like the beginning of 20. This is like January, February 2021. And he had a video up where he was talking about D-loop with this weapon. And it didn't make sense to me. But what his argument was not the elemental mastery, it was the hydro. And it was that if you read the passives closely, it doesn't say that the character has to be hydro. It says the enemy has to have hydro affected, right? And you can actually take these statements to the bank, meaning that you can do a superconduct team and get additional damage, right? On a thunder. You could reduce your cooldown off a superconduct. If you put a fork, why would you do this? I don't know. Feel free, but you can run a Thunder and Fury. What's her name? Eula, and you just sitting there hitting your skill day in and day out. You could do that. That might be something to look into for Gabby. She's a skill-based character. Just run the Shogun and run whoever. She superconduct. Boop, hit your burst. You just getting cooldown reduction. You know what I'm saying? You can do that. I mean, it's yeah, exactly, Phil. You feel me, cuz. One of the reasons I make videos is explore teams. People don't try teams that find fun. Right now, the video I'm doing has a team 2 week for the Abyss. Yeah, do it anyway. Attack speed, yeah, just do it anyway. It doesn't matter. The game is evolving into this, right? The thing is, who's the most successful Genshin streamer right now? I'm gonna tell you right now who the actual most successful one is. It's that guy with the ad who says, you know, if you set Albedo's flower down, it turns into a little elevator. That's the actual guy. He's paid by MiHoYo. He's got MiHoYo commercial money. Imagine doing a commercial for MiHoYo. You know, my favorite character, actually, I use all the time is Yalan. You just hit her skill and she runs really, really far. And then there's Sayu and that guy. The balding faux hawk, something like that, something, whatever that thing is. He's a cool guy. I guess that's his name. I don't know his name. Since 3.5, you have not touched it. I don't blame you. Not gonna lie, there were so many numbers I couldn't tell what I hit. Honestly, it'd be like that sometimes, right? So think outside the box when you're making builds, basically. Yeah, if you got Hoyo ad money, it's like YouTube money versus. Well, it depends on the deal they struck with MiHoYo though, right? If they struck an actual deal, I mean, you're looking at least half of like an NFL commercial worth of money. Let's say even a quarter, just to keep it small, right? But that's if they crack that kind of deal. It's a commercial. It brings them business. They're not going to shortchange their marketing. They could. They literally made a killing with no marketing, right? So they could, right? Outside of that, you're probably looking at Ziox or something. You know what I mean? Ziox is stupid. Ziox, Gotcha Gamer, all of them. Vars. Vars is paid, but Vars covers like 3 games. You know, so. But as far as these builds, you said, oh yeah, Doro has good. Wait, hold on, because there was somebody with Dory. Was it Faith? I am so sorry. I'm just sitting here just pizza casting, cuz. Dory Tings. Hold on, Faith, you got the Dory Tings? MTash and Tectone? Stop it. Tectone is not really a Genshin streamer anymore. He's just a content creator. You said not for me? Hilarious. Does that be the Faith? What y'all trying to do? You're trying to do the Tory Tings? What y'all doing? You're going to be doing the nukes? What kind of nuke little girl be doing? You're going to be doing the little, what you call? What you call it? I need to know what the thing is that you'll be doing. Not even knowing if you're C6 or not. I see a Dory here. Oh, she be the sick. Wait. What? Hold up. How in the world did you get C6? And a wolf great what? Oh Lord. Oh, you do like Dory. Don Channel. Don Channel. I go pow, pow, pow. Oh, I already know I'm talking to the faith. I didn't know it was like that. I thought she said once before it wasn't to mean like that. But I guess it is. I know you're like Team 88 because you've been watching the movie, what it called? I think it's called, why am I talking like that? You've been watching Back to the Future too much. All right, so what are you doing? Is it a one hit, multiple hits? Ping, pow, boom, bada, bada, bang? Yeah, man. It's super small. Yeah, the wolf's gravestone is tiny on the little characters. Just 3 hits? All right, so is it aggravate? Are you doing, do you need Bennett? Do you need Mona? I mean, because there's only a few ways to buff Electro. I mean, I could do Kaz Bennett. Bot Kaz with a Freedom Sworn. Bot Kaz with a, whatever this thing is called. That thing. Or this thing, or whatever. Not whatever. You know what I'm saying. You are doing aggravate. Okay. So, because you're using Nahida, I will need to swirl Electro first, and then you do the things. So I'll probably swirl with him, and then pop Bennett's burst. Sound good? Tiny Menace with edgy sword. Facts. EM Cos. Awesome. I'm going to be honest with you. 954 is the highest I have. But I do have a Misfooter Bennett. So I think we should be good. Yay! Anybody who runs like this has a great job. I'm just on my way to the grocery store. I ran out of eggs and cheese, so I'll go get more. Oh man, let me stop. Not gonna lie, you're funny. I'm just saying, Kat. I'm just saying. You think we're getting energy increase in Genshin? No. If I'm being honest, absolutely not. You wanna know why? Because people have proved that they will pay in the current circumstances. Genshin is one of you. Okay, I'm gonna keep it real with you. You are dealing. Look, it is what it is. You are dealing with a Chinese company from China, and the business culture is different in China. You can, under no circumstances, vote with your mouth. You have to vote with your wallet. So as long as people pay, it's very similar to America. It's that much more like serious, right? So as long as people are buying stuff on the banner, as long as people are paying for Kokomi, Wanderer, and weapons, they will never change. There we go. Excuse me. I'm just waiting for it. Hit with Electro. Yay! God dang. Get out of here. What? Oh, I love my community, bro. Oh my God. Faith. Queen Caterpillar, huh? All right. Faith, who are you? Who who are you? Faith reminds me of one of two people. I know two Faiths. One is Samoan, one is white. Both are amazing. They're hilarious. Both are in California, Northern California. If you're in Northern California and I happen to know you, one Faith, huge family, huge family. The other one, mom got a tummy tuck thing, something. You know, mom is a beautiful person. So she had a little weight on her. She got the little thing on her stomach. If that rings a bell, cuz, I might know you, cuz. Did you just slap with Dory? I'm trying to ignore the fact you just slapped with Dory. That's kind of, it wasn't a nuke, it wasn't a super, but I'm impressed. I am impressed. Yes, you did that. The Dory of all the Dories. Look, what we're gonna do? Okay, if I can ask for anything, yes, the Doriest of Dories. I want you at some point to get the most cracked artifacts you have. Put it on Shiminawa. I don't care. Put it on Emblem. I don't even know if I care what the set is. Gilded, whatever. Thunder and Fury. I care less. Stupid ratio. We'll try it later. I don't know. I need to smoke though. Holy. I swear. Let me be honest with you. I'm gonna be real with you. I was expecting Dory to flop. I'm like, oh, Dory? Okay, sure. You need the mid splitter and the whatchamacallit. You didn't kill it, but I was not expecting that. All them 40s and 10s and 20s, I was not expecting that. I know Dory slapped, but I was not expecting that. I know Dory as I'm reading the chat from my phone, by the way. I know Dory as a hyper bloom character. Yeah, it's only 3 hits. I didn't. Hey, I haven't seen that Dory. I've seen the hyper bloom Dory. The hyper bloom and the taser Dory. That hyper bloom and taser Dory is kind of different. But a Dory, hey, guess what? I'm in a DPS Dory. I haven't seen that Dory, and I'm like, oh, okay. And it was without food. And it was without food. Wow. Okay. I'm dead serious. I'm actually surprised. Like that's why I'm talking about it so much right now. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, with the right circumstances, Dory can actually hit 80K. So let's talk about this for a sec. So because I saw 40K somewhere in there, right? So if it was C2 cause with a Freedom Sworn, even if it's 3% higher, C2 cause, Freedom Sworn, Miss Splitter Bennett, food buff. You don't need C6 Nahida, but C2 Nahida for the defense shred. Her weapon with 1,000 EM, 1,000 plus or whatever, and 4-piece gilded with the most busted situation possible. You're looking at probably, yeah, but she could probably do 300K because it'd probably be 100K per. If I saw a 40K, I'm pretty sure you could do. If that 40K was one of them 3 hits, because that health went and then it stopped moving after a little while. So if one hit was 40K, then okay. I mean, I don't know if it was. Faith, you'd have to tell me. Dory with an R5, a Dea's weapon, exactly. If there's an EM scaling Claymore weapon, like adds damage per EM, that would be kind of crazy. I almost want to try it with Mona, but I don't know what the ICD is. I know C6. I know the ICD is better, so Nahida might be better. Mona would be more consistent only for 5 seconds, but what's your name? Yeah. Oh, the Claymore version of the one Scoop uses. The ER weapon. The ER sword, but the Claymore version is what you're talking about, right? Yeah, that one, yeah. Something Moonlight, yeah, that one. Okay. It's not Zephos. It's like the Claymore version of the Zephos. Zyphos. I'm gonna call it Zephos. That's crazy. You really out here with Dory. That is crazy. Now you know what you got to do now. You got a 3060 Abyss with Dory now, and put it on record. Windbloom Old, is that what it's called? Or R5? I think I got like a R. No, I can't do it because I don't have Dory built. I wish you could trade in this game. Fireworks from 1.4. I think I still got some from 1.4. I don't throw nothing away on my car. I was trying to keep the mask. I got rid of the mask. I messaged MiHoYo and was like, can y'all give me that mask back? Because I'm never going to use this weapon. It was an accidental click. Bruh. I was hot. Yeah, no, that's a celebration moment. All right, cool. Is there anybody else who needs to showcase? Shout out to, hey, hold on, let's do this. Shout out to Faith Dory. I'm going to applaud. I actually am impressed by that. I'm not even going to look at the build. We're just going to take that. I don't care what the build is. I actually, in my heart of hearts, thought Dory was, I knew she was strong. I didn't know she had that potential like that, though. I didn't know she had that, And I know the concept, any character could hit 100, like Diona could hit 100K. Like, I understand that. She could hit 100K on a melt charge shot. Right, but, well, reverse melt, but still. I didn't see it coming. Yeah, for real. Aquamarine. I think that's what it's called, yeah. I love that charge attack. All right, so who is next? Who's next who's next to jump in here and try to do something? Or does anyone need help? I'm gonna do my off meta. Yeah. Main DPS Rosaria. And reverse melt is cool, but I like Rosaria. Like, I like this Rosaria. I reverse melt if I need it. It's fun. It's weird. Like I can run reverse melt. I just switch to goblet. But I like that goblet though. And I like hitting buttons with Rosaria. She is strong. She really goes weak. She really does, yeah. I don't have Venti, but I'm saving for him, and I want to start farming for an animal damage build with VV, Emblem, Noblesse, 2-piece Animo, 2-piece attack, Animo, be best. You're talking DPS Venti? I see you changed it to Joey. Swag. So, shout out to you on that one. So, DPS Venti. I've been trying to talk people out of DPS Venti for about a year now. I'm going to just stop trying to do that. So if you want a DPS support for DPS Firearms, well, there's a couple components to that part. If he's going to be support, you actually need to get C6 Venti. Who would actually be a better support would be C4 Jean. Because she's 40% Animal Shred. Right? But if you just want somebody who's going to DPS alongside her, and that person is going to be like a CC DPS kind of hybrid scenario. Exactly. Yep. So here is where I have to ask before I can recommend a build is there going to be a swirlable element on the team? Because that matters. Or I can just tell you, if there is a swirlable element, I'm going to tell you EM Venti with a VV set. If not that, then I would go with a Noblesse set and run an ER. I build them like Bennett. At least one source of EM, at least. I have two. I have that, and I have a ER. So I have a ER. Typically, I got ER. Where is it? Right. Oh, right here. Duh. So ER. Right. So I would run ER on them. So Layla is the last element. Okay. For some reason, Cryo is not strong in his burst, at least from my experience. I'm sure it is. I'm sure there's no difference. It feels weak. Don't know why. Pyro, on the other hand, is insanely strong. Electro is mildly strong. Hydro is meh. Cryo is terrible on his, right? So it's up to you. You can do either or, right? I would run a VV set, and you can run an Animal Goblet if you want to. If you're going to go DPS, the main thing is that you're running Animo and crit rate. And I know you're asking for the set bonus, but the set bonus isn't really going to make that big of a difference, if I'm being honest with you, in his case. So if you just want him to have a million bursts, run Emblem. If you want him to buff, this is why I said Noblesse. If you want him to just buff your Firearms, run Noblesse. I would not run a two-piece though. Find an unusual Hilichurl, go for it. If you find it, you are the GOAT. If you want mono animal, I would do Noblesse. Because there's nothing to swirl. You could do Noblesse or Emblem, it's up to you. It's, do you want to give Farazan half of an attack timepiece, or do you want him to have a more reliable burst uptime? That's what you're really asking. Emblem if you want him to have a more reliable burst uptime. Noblesse if you want to buff your Farazan with half of an attack timepiece. It's whichever is more important to you. Because it's Farazan and she's not like a power character, like a extremely strong character, right? I would probably go with Noblesse in that case, and then just give your Venti a bunch of ER subsets, like energy recharge subsets. It's going to be a little difficult though, because you still want him to do damage, right? Meaning that you're going to want a crit ratio. So it might take you a while of farming, but if that's what you want, you're going to have to farm it out. And it would be on the Noblesse set. But you're going to need 3 subsets instead of the usual 2. ER, crit rate, and crit damage. Yeah. Just make sure you have like 180 to 200 energy recharge. That should put you in a good zone. Um, and as far as balancing your energy recharge, the strategy I would recommend to save you resin would be to give him 180 right now. Don't worry about his damage, but this is just so you know your target PR, right? Give him about 180. I got a bunch of substats. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. So give him that. Run him with Faruzan, and then see if he has his burst on rotation. Right? Meaning that by the time his cooldown wears out, does he have a burst? Right? And then if he doesn't, then switch out a piece for energy recharge, see how it works. If that's not enough, then switch out the weapon for energy recharge weapon. You get a little bit more on the weapon at level 90 at least, right? At level 90, it's like 61. Switch them out for this one, see if that works, right? If that works, then maybe you can see about pulling for an elegy, take a 5% hit, and now you got your damage and the energy recharge. If that makes sense, right? But resolve your energy recharge needs first, and then keep in mind he gets 15 energy recharge just for hitting his burst, and then you're done. But balance that, right, and that'll tell you how much energy recharge you need. I was thinking of getting one off the Lenny or Yalan bows next patch for Venti. Oh, okay. This one is okay. It's really a stat stick, and it's really because of the base attack. It's a great bow, but it's a stat stick, meaning that all the damage comes from crit, like all the damage. Like this bow would have been better. This is my opinion. This bow would have been better for Yalan if that was an HP stat, because then the damage would be more consistent. It's not crit dependent, but you know, that's okay. But it is a good bow. It's a great bow actually. All right, just be mindful with this one. You are going to have to run a crit rate circlet on him. You'll want to run a crit rate circlet on your Venti. Yeah, but as far as his energy, he gets energy back just for hitting his burst. So balance his energy recharge first. Right? That way you have that number. Once you have that number, then build from there. Then start adding your crit rate and your crit damage. And yes, attack percent does matter on it. Any questions? Or any other questions, Coffee? Oh, I'm looking at you. Oh, you don't have Venti, right? I don't have Venti. Yeah, you don't have Venti. Okay, got you. That's great. Okay. Thank you, by the way, Em. I appreciate that. Em, I got to get you a present or something. I got to do something. Like you are too helpful for. All right, so I mean that is Venti in a nutshell, though. Okay. Oh, just to set an expectation. Save like any time as you're farming. Save any and all dual stat animal goblins. If it's got crit rate and crit damage, save it. It doesn't matter. I don't care what the stat is. If it has it, save it. I'm assuming he's gonna be him. I'm assuming you're a Farazan main. You found a chest? Stop it, Faye. I ain't trying to do no chest farming right now, okay? What's cracking? I'm back from my nap. Wow. I called it nap. Welcome back. Welcome back, mademoiselle.
什么都可以商量，除了加班。
Hold on real quick. Warm in this room. All right, cool. Animal damage like there's no. Yep. Save all of them. All of them. Right? If it's a main situation in your account. Is that an all-time high? Uh-oh. You know what I would recommend eggs is a bath with Epsom salt. Maybe. I don't know. That or letting. Yeah, go let moms know. Moms are great for stuff like that. I swear to God they are. But yeah, so yeah, just say, I'm telling you, throw not one away. Even if it's a crit damage, where is it? If it's a crit damage only, but it's got mad attack, save it. Because you never know. You might run into one of them, I got a million crit rate pieces. And be like, I think I'm okay. This is going to cover this piece and the goblet. So then you're good. Right. Venti does need quite a bit of help in the DPS department, though, just to give you a heads up. So having him piggyback is going to be great for your grouping. Do you understand how Venti's burst works, by the way? Because all the stuff that he does, I wish Faith could just get the chest. Like, I wish I could just be like, you can have it and just give you the chest. But the way Venti works is okay. You do not have to join, Faith. Okay, so look how fast they tick. Is kind of what I want you to pay attention to. Tick, 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 right? Now, hold on. Okay, so now look how fast they tick. And that's really just because there's an element there. Now I'm going to do it one more time so you can get a better picture of it. What a coinky dink. Hilarious. I just flashed back to standing by that precious chest above that domain right there. Say what now? All right, so now look at what his burst looks like. Right, so as far as the ticks on the burst, yeah, it's really easy. No, it's just hitting her skill, right? So with Layla, you just hit her skill, right? And she gets these little like squares or whatever. Oops. I know the face is probably so tired of seeing that. Think. Right. So just from hitting her skill, you kind of get just cryo application. Right. So yeah, swirling is not going to be a problem. They're like little homing missiles, right? And all she's there to do really is just apply cryo. His damage is what's going to scale the cryo damage. His build scales her cryo damage. You could do EM crit. It's up to you. The difference between DPS Venti and EM Venti is which number is being the big number. Which number is the big number? That's what you're building for, right? Do you want the elemental number? You saw his burst was produced in 2 colors, right? So do you want the elemental number to be the big number, or do you want the turquoise number to be the big number? DPS Venti, the turquoise number is the big number. If you build them for EM, the elemental number, the whatever he's swirling, that number is the big number. And typically that one's going to tick way more often, which is why you see a lot of EM Ventis. Now you can do a hybrid. You can do like EM crit rate. It still doesn't ignore the fact that he needs a bunch of energy recharge though. But you can do like EM crit rate, or you can substat the crit rate or give him a crit rate bow, or you can do that. You could give him EM animal crit, and then it'll be kind of like a hybrid situation. But your goal, if you're going to do EM, is like 300, 400, 500, somewhere around there. If you're doing like a hybrid, like mine is like 600, but that's because I'm an EM hybrid. What's going on, M? Why Guan, cuz? Me and someone else unlocked that. I remember being impressed with chat. Hold on. You talking about up here? Lies. Okay, fine, Faith. Faith is waiting for. Okay, where's Faith? I'm trying to get on my PC. Okay. You killed what? Say what now? Who's dead? The Hilichurl? Say what now? Hold on. Wow. Okay, Faith. Okay, I trust you. Wow. So you just unusual Hilichurl murderer, huh? Me and someone else unlocked what I remember being a pressure chest in your world, and we didn't leave until we couldn't take standing there anymore. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I wanted the achievement. Oh, okay, got you. Where are we in the queue? You are next, actually. Where are we in Alwyn? Quinn? Where are we in the Quinn? Still getting on? Got it. Okay, Vintage. You trying to learn PF control? Oh, PC controls. All right, so now where's this chest? Ah, got you. If you're going to record me, I'm going to have to charge you $5 per minute. I'm playing. So disrespectful. Who is this? Wow. Wow. High five. Where are you getting these from? Hold up, cuz. These is what you're using, right? Nope. These is from the first Lantern Right, believe it or not. I've had these the entire time. Well, unless I record you without you knowing. Well, I can't literally charge you. You would not do. You would 100% do that. In I know you. It's okay. You can record. I don't. I don't care, bro. You didn't play until 2.3. Yeah, the infamous 2.0 update. Oh Lord, how the tables have turned. No one knew Kazuha was good, and then everyone found out Kazuha was good. What happened if you were recording? I don't. I do not care. I don't care if you record me. I've had worse happen. Not that it's even a bad thing. Well, M's a kill. I'm just waiting for M to get on. But yeah, I can check it out, Yato. Huh, wishy time, that part. Aw. Yay! I'll take it. Please don't make me stand here again. Say what now? Okay, let me grab this and I'll be right there, M. Oh. I never had a Wolf's Gravestone, but I don't know if I want a Wolf's Gravestone anymore. I really just want one Gene Constellation. Okay, I'll get that. Wait, what? Why is it just sitting here? Huh. Oh my God! All right, this game, bro. This game. Oh my God. Okay. All right. It's gone now. Yes. You can. Yes. You could. We can mark that off on the to-do list. Amazing. All right. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. Where is this? Where is M? Y'all want to go help M? That's not M. Where's M? That's Joey. That's Kinkle. I don't see. Where's M? M is right here. Yeah. So we're waiting. Word. Oh yeah. Practice time. Yeah. Okay, because I'm finna look at Ayato in a minute. Let me look at Ayato. Because you are taking a little bit. And that's okay. And that's okay that you're taking a little bit, but for the sake of time. Let's see. So UID list, where's fan at? 650. Okay, hold on. 567. There it goes. And you said Ayato, right? Okay. Boop. Genshin's lagging. I mean, that's okay. All right, so 70, ooh, 7190. Got a Haragapaku. Two piece, that's fine. C4, okay. 411.6. And let's see what goes down here. By the way, I'm sure you know this already. I am 100% positive you already know about the set bonus, right? Like heart of death, because you're two piece right now. So it's either 15% bonus damage, or 30%. I think it's 30% bonus damage. No, 15% bonus damage or 35% normal attack damage. C2? No, I get it. Or 18% attack or 30% normal attack damage, something like that. So 30% normal charge attack. So you're trading 18% attack for 30% bonus damage, or you're trading 15% hydro damage for 35% normal attack damage. Just putting it out there. Right, so there's a good amount there, but whoops. Okay. Okay, so yeah, basically equal, but I'll just so he knows, yeah. Okay, yeah, you could do glad, or you could do either or. It doesn't matter. There's like a 1 or 2% difference between the two. It doesn't really matter. Just wanted to make sure you knew that there's a good. It's like the equivalent of 15 to 20% bonus damage just by going to one of the 4-piece sets. You know what I mean? So it's like 20 crit damage you can get basically. Just like you know what I mean? All right, so let's see. So, oh, you're still trying to get Echo. Yeah, Echo is where it's at. You know. Okay, so, wow, that's really good. That's actually really good considering the first piece. That one's good. That's actually going to be a reroll, which I'm sure you already know, right? And then that's definitely a reroll. Save that piece though, but that will be it's still good. I'd rather you take 4% crit rate. 4% crit rate is 4% crit rate. You know what I mean? DWP is a group, so how's everybody's day today? But yeah, so yeah, I think he's fine. I think it's just a goblet for now. So I would see about the goblet. I think this is the piece that's probably holding you back the most, if anything, right? You don't need a ton of energy recharge. Yeah, you think your ER is high. Yeah. Well, I mean, it is. You got a lot, you got a lot of ER subsets. But, this piece right here is the piece that I would definitely switch out first, right? Obviously, crit rate, crit damage. The attack percent does matter, right? I don't know why this isn't. Why does he not scale with HP more? Hold on. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we can argue the circlet, but I don't know if I want to do that. I want to see the goblet change. Before anything, I want to see this change. Yeah, even at C4, it's still arguable. He scales a lot harder, but it's still, attack still beats it. There's like a scenario. It's like C4 with a R5 J cutter or something. Then you run an HP timepiece. It's something crazy like that. I don't know. What's his name talked about it? When to lose, because he's got him at C6 with R5 everything and all that. And he was like, in this scenario, you can run an HP timepiece, but without that, then if you don't have this scenario, then just run attack.
想接着听下去的话，送我一个
Yeah,
苹果吧。
yeah. You're in Genshin? Okay. You only got 2? Yeah. So yeah, don't switch it with Yelan, obviously, right? But just fish for that piece, Phantom. I'm gonna pull you in a sec. Yeah. But yeah, this is the only piece I'm concerned about. This one, sure, but I'm not that concerned about this piece, right? Especially be it. Here's the reason why. You have 70 crit rate. I don't care if you have 90 crit rate. I'm not that guy. I just want you to have 70. You literally have 70 right now, right? I want you to have more crit damage. I want you to have more crit rate, sure. I don't require you to have more crit rate, right? But if you are going to switch a piece, it will be the goblet. You don't even have crit rate on the goblet. Exactly. I just want you to be at 7,200. Now, if you get a 1020 or a 1014, sure, you'll be at 80, 197. That would be great. All things considered, that might even be better. But it still doesn't disregard the fact that you need a 4-piece set, right? So lucky for you, this isn't a crazy piece, right? And this piece is eligible for reroll. This piece has far too much crit rate to just give up like that. And this piece, I'm not gonna. I don't want you giving this up. So you're kind of leaning towards Hydro, which is a little bit stronger, all things considered. Plus, you can actively farm it, right? I don't know if you have any cryo characters that you're farming for, but I feel like you probably should be in that domain at least for the sake of your account anyway. Like, it's a great domain. It's not necessarily a bad domain. It's a substat heavy domain as far as the cryo set's concerned, right? But as far as cryo pieces are concerned, I'm not going to get theorycrafted on you, but it is nice to have a nice little blizzard set laying around. Just a cool little blizzard. It ain't got to be cracked. Just a nice little, just something. Plug and play for a cryo character. Bam. Let me see if I like them. You got 614 across everything. Bam. All right, cool. You know what I mean? So, but I would recommend hydro pieces, personally, especially with a Haranga Paku. Not that it matters that much, but I would. I'd rather you lean heavy into your bonus damage. Right, with the 15% hydro, I'd rather 15% hydro than 18% attack. That's me personally. It doesn't matter, but if you had to choose, it matters. Less resin. Right, so as far as your goblet, yeah, you could just roll it for just crit damage if you want in my book. 9K? You don't, no. Phantom, Phantom, what you're looking at actually for a target farm is like, I'm not joking. It's like 20K resin. Right? Let's do a little math real quick, and then I'm going to pull M. So 20,000 divided by, I'm not joking, by the way, 20,000 divided by 40. So you are looking at 500 runs. It's about 100 days at 5 runs a day. That's 5 condensed resin per day. So a little over 3 months. And that's for like, wow. Like, you should be done with the character. Like, ratio and everything. You know what I mean? Let me go help M, y'all. Let me go help M. Yeah. So, but you will get it. So, all things considered, Phantom, you're already 250 runs in. If it's 9K resin, you're about 250 runs in already. Right? So, in about 250 more runs, you should have all the pieces that you need. Sound good? Let alone the goblet, right? And chances are the goblet might land on the blizzard piece because that's just how it works. And I kid you not, I've been having the most luck getting goblets out of domains that don't match the element. So if I want an electro goblet, farm crimson. It sounds stupid, but I mean, I don't know. Polls show on my account that elemental goblets just don't match whatever set they're supposed to be on. Pyro on a hydro goblet, pyro on a geo goblet, pyro on troop, I guess. Hydro on a that goblet. Hydro, 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 hydro. You know what I mean? So, that's why I said fish for the goblet. Was it stone chamber? Yeah, so that's why I was saying fish for the goblet. And then, what am I doing? I'll do Bennett. No, I'll do Kazuma. Right? So, and really all that means is just keep an eye out for the goblet. But actively farm for a timepiece and a circlet, crit rate, crit damage on both. Try to get the same timepiece. The circlet all you're going for is crit rate on the substat, crit damage with crit rate. And if you had to choose, what domain is this? Oh, cool. If you had to choose, then attack percent and crit rate as your substats. If you have the option. If you don't have the option, if you don't get one with attack percent, don't worry about it. We just want your ratio in the pocket at this point. Because after about 70, your attack percent doesn't matter anymore. You got the Hydro Goblet from doing the Wanderer's artifacts. I got like 3 Dendro Goblets. Wow. That's actually amazing. Oh, you probably should have dashed, but that's okay. Here we go. Yeah, I need going Steve! Hold on. Get it. I don't have a burst. That's going to present an issue in the next run. What is going on here? Ha, 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 ha. I will not look at your showcase. Thank you. M, if you were an 85-year-old guy, I'd still take you out on a date. You are way too amazing. Thanks for her. Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem. So just mentally prepare for the farm is I guess what I'm saying. Just make a routine out of it. My recommendation for optimization is one day do 3 do 3 weekly bosses, and it just, if you're target farming, don't even worry about bosses after that. Just go hit up, hey, what's up, Air Frog Needle, long time no see. Only hit up the artifacts, and that's it. Unless you're farming a character or something like that. I swear they need energy recharge food. They really do. Hold up here. One, two, three. You should dash over here. You should dash over here. One, two, three. Oh yeah. Nope. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Nope, don't want to see your showcase. It's okay. Just want to rock this Yamiko and swirl things with a sack sword. Hmm. Don't. Never mind. My dude. Wait, what? Okay, M. What's going on? We doing M things again? What's going on, M? What we? Mongolia. What we doing, Mongolia? What's up, Mongolia? What we doing, cuz? Huh, 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 huh. Hold on. Really? Oh, there it goes. Hmm. Waiting for the client to load. Okay. Hmm. Raiden, weekly boss. Let's do it to it, buddy. Yay. Yeah, and how's it feel? Respect your elders. Talking to an 85-year-old wise man that prefers great conversation to a date, coffee. C. Yo tango coffee. Yo tango coffee. Es bien. Muy bien. You feel me? You little whippersnapper. Hi, Shogun. Have you heard of the Jade Parcel? Hello. Woman. Your kung fu is great, but it's not as good as mine. Oh. What weapon do I have? I have a Favonius. You know what? Wow, her damage reduction kicked in right away. Uh, hmm. Mm-hmm. 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 Girl. What? I was like, you're gonna have to fight this man. You keep doing that. One. Mm-hmm. She is a fun one to fight. You're gonna die. You're not gonna die. You'll be fine. I just want an ER timepiece. Like, I don't even want the timepiece anymore. I just want energy recharge. What'd you say? We? Are we done? Hmm. More resin, right? Let's go. This boy is farming a lot. Oh, yeah. Wait. Oh, okay. I don't know if it was a commission or something else. Oh, wait, 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 wait. Okay. Okay. Mm. Awesome. Uh, okay. Not entirely sure what happened there. I'm gonna go. I'm done for. Oh, oh, hit the bed. I got you. Okay. No worries, good sir. My eye is so erg. Say what now? Take it easy, Em. You stay swaggy McSwaggersons. Dry and white. Oh, that's not good. You might have to rinse your eye out. Incognito, could you take a look at my? Absolutely. I thought you were in here. Let me see. I think we have your UI. We do. Okay, hold on. So it is what's it? 389. Oh, right here. Right? Yeah, got it. And the heater, right? All right. So, oh, thank you. Yep. Let's see. So, yep, 54, 49. That's good. 152. That's great, actually. Really? Huh. Okay. Really? That's got to be in the heat of hyper bloom. All right. So let's see. So I guess we're just looking for. Oh. Ah. Mm, hold on. Let me do a calculation real quick. So the way, which I'm sure you already know this, but the way this works is, excuse me. I'll do this. So the way this works is it's 289 times 0.03 is 8.6 plus 54 is, so you're at a 62.67% crit rate is where you're at right now. The reason it's 289 because it's minus 200 first. You play with 3 electro units? Wow. Okay, so I mean that's fine. So, but you're at 62% on your crit rate, so you're fine. But that's where I was like, I don't know if you can get rid of this piece, right? So you are dependent on it being 12% crit rate, which tells me you're missing probably a good amount of crit rate somewhere else. Wow. No. You're rocking a crit damage circle. That's why. Okay. Okay. So yeah, so you're stuck with this piece. Not this piece specifically, but for now you're stuck with this piece. I think you're doing great though. So the only place really you can go is to re-roll this. I think on each hold on, let me look at it one more time. No, not a re-roll. I mean, all things considered, sure, you could re-roll this one, but I'm not. I don't want you to I don't want you to worry about this piece because first off, EM is hard to get. EM on set is hard to get. EM on set with crit rate or at least one crit stat can be hard to get, but EM on a timepiece with crit rate and crit damage is hard to get, let alone to have it hit, right? So there's like it's like a 3%, it's like 2 or 3% drop chance for EM. Then it has to have all the substats. So it's something crazy like that. Anyway, so sure, if you want to reroll a piece, this obviously is a piece. Your goblet, I'm not really tripping on, especially because it's a goblet, but it's a great goblet nonetheless. So you're good there. Your circlet, I'm totally cool with because I only look for like technically one stat on the circlet with a crit circlet, right? I only look for crit rate and crit damage. Sure, you can get attack percent. I don't care. Sure, you can get EM. I don't care. You have ER, which isn't necessarily bad, right? So you got that. You know, it's not a dead stat on your Nahida. This guy right here is probably the only one technically you can reroll because more so than the crit rate, I mean, more so than the crit damage, I want you to keep the crit rate. That's kind of where I'm at in your situation, right? So that would be all I would really fish for. You're crowned on the skill, you're fine. I mean, you could tick her burst to 9 if you want to. You don't have to, but you can. Outside of that, I don't know how I feel about this weapon. I think it's interesting. How much is her skill hit for? Wait, what kind of time? It wasn't EM timepiece. Yeah, how much is her skill hit for? It's got to be like 15, 16. No, it's got to be more than that. It's got to be like 20K, right? Yeah. It's like 20K, right? 20K on crit, 25 on spread. Yep. Okay, so that means it's like 17 before. No, it's got to be like 20 on spread. Highest you seen was 40. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. If it's 40, yeah, that's crazy. Um, hmm. It's probably because the hydro and electro bonus kicked it. No, that wouldn't bump it to 40. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know how I feel about this weapon. It's because the base attack. You said what? And she had more crit damage than uh, I traded some for crit rate. Got you. So, well, yeah, stuff should be dying faster with the crit rate being up. Um, Map of Mare. How do you feel about a Map of Mare? Right, the EM. Well, hold on, because I think it's 110 on the Map of Mare. Give me one sec. Yeah, it's only 110. You drop a bunch of EM. I don't want you to drop a bunch of EM now. How much is sack? I don't even know if I want you doing a sack. I don't know if that's gonna beat that passive though. That is crazy. And you don't have a wit sieve, do you? How do you feel about a wit sieve? Nah, because you need the EM. You might be low key stuck with. You might be stuck with it. Well, I'll say it like this: I'm not opposed to what you're doing. Like I know the artifacts is mega slapping, and all things considered, you are primed for her weapon. So I'm not sure if you want to pull her weapon. But you could. No, I wouldn't take it off Heizo. No, no, leave. I know what your Heizo looks like. I would just leave it on him. You know what I'm saying? But with her, um, yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, realistically, the wit set is much stronger than this weapon, even with the EM being assigned to this weapon. But you would have to level a whole other weapon, and then you would have to have it. And R1, it should beat this weapon just between the base attack and the crit damage that it gives 55 crit damage and like four some change on base attack or something like that. I got a home. Let me look. Yeah, 510. Yeah. So the base attack is much higher. The passive, I wouldn't worry about that too much. Those are really, to my understanding, they're only active when you're on the field anyway. And as soon as you leave the field, they disappear. But really, you're doing it for the base attack and the crit damage. All right. But the 55% should beat out. Actually, it will beat out the 25% passive, and it should beat out the passive plus the EM. The only thing is with the EM, that EM is giving you how much crit rate? So that EM is giving you. Wait, make sure I did that right. Yeah, that EM, that one weapon is giving you 5 crit rate right now. So I'm not sure I would switch it. Right? Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't touch your Nahida. As far as that's concerned, I wouldn't touch it right now. I think the only thing. The only thing I would concern myself with right now is your flower and seeing if you can get one more roll of crit damage on the flower. That's literally it though. Outside of that, I wouldn't trip too hard. We can argue the timepiece. I'm not gonna badger you on the timepiece personally. Getting tired. Okay, Kinkle. Hey, you take it easy, man. Take care of yourself, brother. But yeah, the timepiece is the only thing that I would concern myself. Not the timepiece. What am I talking about? The flower is the only thing I would concern myself with. The timepiece, it's arguable, and it's only because of the pull rate of the piece. Like it's either you get it or you don't. It's almost like a goblet. It's either you get it or you don't. But what you do have control over right now is your burst. So do the burst. Do the burst now. Leave the weapon. She's 90, so you're good there. And then farm a different character because it's your off piece, right? Farm a different character until you get either a cracked timepiece that's EM, or you get a cracked flower, in which you don't need to farm a time. You still want to farm a timepiece, but until if you get the timepiece, great. Like if you get an offset timepiece, crit rate, crit damage, wow, I want to use that. Great. All right, at that point, go and farm an onset flower out. And because it's a flower, it should have a pretty respectable drop rate. The energy recharge is not that big a deal. The attack percent, great, but your base attack is too low for that percent to matter. I wouldn't worry about it. Lacking EM? I mean, she is, but you're at the right amount of EM given the circumstance, right? So you're using a Dendro Goblet, right? Typically, you see a really high EM on her when it's her weapon in place, and it's after she hits her burst, and there's refinements on the weapon, and that's when you see these crazy high EMs on her. And then usually what they end up doing is they have a bunch of EM on the flower and the feather, right? But they take a hit on the crit damage, but that's with her weapon. And that's because she's triple dipping with EM. She's not right now. She's double dipping with EM, right? She's getting crit damage, not crit damage. Right now, she's getting bonus damage, and she's getting more damage on spread. So there's a double dip. But with her weapon, you're triple dipping. You're getting bonus damage from her, spread damage, and her weapon is adding damage to her kit. Right? So in those scenarios, you'll see a whole bunch of EM on Nahida. Typically, you don't see that much on a free-to-play Nahida. You'll see like 4 to 6 or something, or sometimes higher. But it's not common. Really, the only determining factor is are you running EM, or are you running EM Dendro? And for EM Dendro, your EM is fine. For context, I'll just change this to something else. I have 440. But I'm running EM, right? Plus I got 80 EM on a passive, 440. And then I got EM on these two, which isn't a lot, but I still got it. Right, so I personally think you're fine. Whoops. Yeah, 489. Yeah, that's fine for missing a whole EM piece. Long story short, if you had my build, no, it'd be the same. It'd be about the same. Cause I don't have, cause 187 is a piece, right? So instead of that number being on my piece, I have HP and something else because it's a healer, right? And instead of yours being on the piece, you got it on the weapon. But the where it is on my piece, you have Dendro on your goblet. The only we have the same build, so you actually have you have the right amount. You actually have more. You actually have 49 EM more EM than I do. I have 44 with 2 sources of EM, right? That's what I'm trying to point out to you. 187, 187. Me with 2 EM pieces, and an EM passive, I have 440. You with no EM passive, you have 480 with 2 EM main stats. So you actually have more than I do. You have like 120 more EM than I do. Something like that. Speaking of which, where the God's name is all that EM coming from? What? Oh, no. You have 30. Okay. Yeah, no, you do. Because I have 80 EM on a passive. Bro, where's your EM coming from? You only have 2 sources. You have nothing there. You have nothing there. What? I don't know. I'm not gonna ask. Anyway, your EM is fine. Crazy. What?
见到了这么美丽的景色。
1, 2. Oh, with 2, I'm 626. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm like, what? That don't make no sense. But then if I take off I just want to make sure your question is adequately answered. You know what I mean? So if I take off the passive, right, and then we don't do EM, 360. Okay. So now you do 2 sources of EM, 546. Okay. So you're missing about 60 EM, which now it makes sense because 40 plus 20, got it. Okay. Yeah. So you're missing about 60 EM is what it is. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah. I was going to say, now you don't need 626. I kid you not, you're actually where you probably should be. You're where you should be. I'm a healer and a heater, so I had to do something weird. And actually, I have more than I need. I'm supposed to only have like 500, but I'm rocking troop until I get a better circlet for my Shogun, which will probably never happen. The passive isn't in effect if she isn't in your party, unless it's just it just has to be in your substats. If she's in your party, well, no. If I'm just looking at your character, then it'll just like if she's in your party now, it should show me where. Like if you hit your burst and I pull your character, it'll show what your character looks like in that moment. If it updates in that moment and I pull it and all that, it'll show those numbers. Like it shows me real time numbers. If you take her off your team and then it refreshes, then it'll show me your off field numbers. It's kind of stupid. I don't know. It's kind of stupid like that. If you're not even logged in, it just shows me without anything active. It just shows me all your sheet numbers. Like if I pull you up on Inca though, it'll activate all your passives, except for the EM passive. I think. Matter of fact, let me try that. If I pull you up on Inca, I'm actually curious about that because I pulled one Nahida and those numbers didn't make no sense. Yeah. So yeah. So it's just your yeah, it's just your standard. Yeah. But yeah, no, your Nahida looks fine. Focus on your flower though, because the next step after your flower is going to be your timepiece. Really, it's your timepiece, but I'm not going to ask you about the timepiece. I don't even have a great timepiece. I have an offset timepiece. My Nahida is just lucky. She's lucky on a goblet, but I have an offset timepiece. And this would be kind of a similar situation, right? So yeah. Any questions though? So burst to 9, and whichever comes first, timepiece offset or flower offset. Use the flower until you get a offset timepiece. If you get a crazy offset timepiece, then you go actively refarm the flower. But stop working on your Nahida's artifacts for now. Farm somebody else and let one of those off pieces come to you first. Yeah, you don't even need energy recharge on Nahida. I think I have too much now I think about it. Yeah, I have 20 and I got too much. And if you're running with 3 electrodes, you really don't need energy recharge at all. And I'm only assuming that one of them happens to be Fisher. If one of them is the Raiden, you can technically have like negative energy recharge on your Nahida. Fischl, Kuki, Miko. Oh, with Fischl, yeah, you for sure don't. Fischl and Miko, believe it or not, you don't need any energy recharge at all on your Nahida. What kind of rock cracked out team? Yeah, you just want to hit all the purples. Do you think? But yeah, no, I'm dead serious. You don't need any. You don't. You don't. You are over energy recharge. But don't necessarily re-roll for energy recharge. Take care of your ratio first, right? Here's a strategy. I'm kid you not. Like, let me see. Let me pull your account again. So, I mean, I'm looking at it, but I'm just looking at the other characters. So your Yoimi is fine. Your Heizo is cracked. Your Nahida, yeah. So I don't know if you have anybody else necessarily you need to farm for, but farm for them until you get a cracked EM timepiece. Now, with that being said, I'm only saying that because you're Goblet, by the way. If you want, you can go farm that domain. Lenny, yeah. So start farming for your Lenny supports because we already got the Lenny comp. Lenny's comp is already out. So farm for his supports, right? And if you get a cracked piece, great. Farming for a flower shouldn't be too difficult. But you only need you need crit rate to be your priority stat. You're in a good position. Right? For a build, and you know this, right? For a build to be completely finished, I'm not going to use her. For a build to be done, let's use Kachink. She doesn't have busted artifacts, right? You just want to make sure you have a sufficient amount of crit rate and crit damage per piece. She's super lacking on crit rate, but it's because it's Kachink. It's literally because of this, right? But you get my point. So as long as you do that, like let's say you get your timepiece offset, cool. Go back in and farm the flower. But farm for some other character until you get the piece you need out of that domain. You already got the goblet. I'd rather you actively farm a flower than try to actively farm a timepiece, let alone with EM on it.
还不走吗？
Mm-hmm. Farming a flower is 1,000 times easier. 9:54. Yep, I see people starting to take off. Mm. Any questions at all, by the way?
好好度过每一天。我的生活。
Oh, these are some good characters. This dude. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. You sitting over here with the piece that you need for Nahida. Hold up. Bruh, you have the piece. Okay, literally? Then Frognito, check me out, cuz. Just farm whoever. Okay? Farm whoever. The minute you get a EM offset timepiece and you get a whatever this thing is, you don't even need this on Heizo right now. You need it? Bruh. Just give that to Heizo. Like just land on 59. Just call it a day. I don't want you to. Account optimization? Nah. Give her Heizo's piece. Give that to Heizo. Drop to 59 on Heizo. Let him chill there for a little bit. He will be okay. She's done. He's 1% away. You're fine. This is what's killing her. This is killing her. I just don't want you wasting resin for this because you have a life. So farm somebody else, get that, switch the piece with Heizo. You're done. I know you ain't got no questions after that one. All right, let me see. This man got the answer on his Frognito. You have the answer on your account. That's your best EM timepiece? No, I understand. I totally understand. And that's because EM, watch this.
什么都可以商量，除了加班。
So, oh, they say EM has a 10% drop rate. But there's an actual, hold on.
好好完成工作，好好度过每一天。蒙德的生活不就是如此吗？
I'm trying to see what the stat is, though. They say it's like 10, but I've heard it as low as 2. It's kind of crazy. I don't know. Yeah, EM has a low drop rate in the story. All right, cool. So that was dope. I guess that's pretty much it. Queue is clear. People are good. Relatively chill stream. You know what? How do you guys feel about the stream? How do you guys be honest with me? Was it weird? Was it cringy? Did it make sense? Super chill. Man, anything. It was great. Be honest with me. It was great. If you could change anything in the stream, what would you change? Be completely honest. Oh, nice. Thank you, Incognito. If I had my face on camera, I literally did like the bow that you do, like thank you. You know what I mean? Like thank you. I appreciate that, cuz. Start playing other games. Uh-oh. Kind of like the delay. Really? Just in time? That part. You talking about where it was like I started it later? I mean, I could maybe start the stream a little bit later. Like it doesn't have to be the whole 9 hours. You know, it's whatever. You know, I do want to. I mean, as you guys know, I do want to play. Well, I am going to play different games. You know what I mean? But you know, yeah, I just have to, you know, remind people it's just a game. Not people, not like there's a specific person, but it's just before I switch games. See, because here's what happens. You guys know. I got to say this before I end the stream. So you guys know, like you'll get like we get attached to games, right? Asmongold actually talked about this. Let me see. So there's a guy named DM. Was it Diablo Bad? I'll show you. So watch this. So this guy, right? His name is Darth Microtransaction, right? If you read what he says this. You notice what's super annoying is I build a channel on two things: Diablo 4 as well as trying to give a balanced take on when something is good and something is bad. In fact, that's what I blah 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 blah. Right? The audience that is now mad that I'm doing the same thing and blah blah blah. Look at my channel, and he talks about his channel, right? Here's the thing. What happened is the audience is mad because he's saying that D4 is good, but then he's also saying that D4 is bad. The takeaway from the point of his video is that there are people who are way too hyper invested in the extreme of one side or the other. And when it comes to Genshin, Genshin is a great game, but I'm not a shill or a slave or hyper, I need to play this game type of player. This isn't the end all be all answer every question that I have in life type of game. It's a video game, right? So that's kind of the point of what him and Asmongold have been going through with Diablo 4, right? So my thing is if I transition from this game to another game, I don't want to piss off everybody like, oh, you don't play Genshin or something like that. And no, I don't play Genshin all day, every day. Other games exist. And my account is at the end of my account. I hit the end of my account on Genshin. Matter of fact, I hit the end of my account like a year ago. I just kept playing, and I'm just doing him because it's something to do, but I think I'm ready to move on. I like lovely game, but yeah, I mean, I've been talking about it for a while, right? So before, when I did the little podcasting part, I thought that part was important just so if I do switch, people aren't trying to hold it against me or something weird or get weird, funky ideas, which I don't think anybody would. We got a great community, but it's that transparency that I want to have, and I'm comfortable having uncomfortable conversations. You guys know me by now. I'm comfortable having uncomfortable conversations. So just in the event that, anybody's like, let me put it this way. Newt, you don't play Genshin anymore. You're not the cool kid. Cool kids play Genshin. No, it's a video game. Cool kids play video games that they want to play. That's what cool kids do. You see what I'm saying? So, but yeah. So as long as it was, at the end of the day, as long as it was chill, cool, collective, amazing, for done with precision, I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? I like funny block games. Stop it. Either Minecraft or Roblox. I don't play either, but I swear to God, I was talking to my girl, was like, I might just play Roblox. I might just play Minecraft. Why not? Why not? It's got a high take rate. I'll play Minecraft. Kid you not, by the way. I might be streaming. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. I might stream Diablo 4 on Twitch tonight. We'll see. So, without further ado, I appreciate everyone in Doing Precision. Facts still lays. Very, very happy with you. Roblox is funny Lego game. Exactly. I'm very, very proud of everybody focusing on their schooling. Pay attention to your futures. Pay attention to what you want to do in the future. I want you guys to go to sleep thinking about, what do I want to be when I grow up, if you're not grown. If you're grown, think about, what do I love to do when I get up in the morning? Take your passion and just think about, what if you got paid to do that? Just think about it. It could happen, it could not, but whatever you're great at, if it's in your heart and you love to do it, do that. All right? That should be the takeaway from the stream today. You guys be amazing. Without further ado, this is CS from DWP. If you guys enjoyed yourself during the stream, don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, keep your wig screwed on tight. And I'm going to holler at y'all on the next one. Y'all take it easy. Love you guys. Peace. Woo!